search for their first win of the season. To do that, they'll have to take down the Crusaders. Which
Here at Nextech Wireless, it's BOGO time. Buy the latest and greatest smartphone, get one free. And unlimited data starts at $27 a month. 877-261-2600. We are Kansas.
Even the cleanest houses and offices struggle with mold and mildew in the air ducts of their heating and cooling systems. Magna Dry Cleaning Services in Great Bend offers complete air duct cleaning. Magna Dry Cleaning Services, just north of 24th and Main.
This Great Bend High School Panthers sports broadcast is brought to you by Insurance Planning. Insurance Planning of Great Bend, Hayes, and Russell forms the largest independent agency in western Kansas. For your business and personal risk management needs, call Insurance Planning today.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Sharks with Plains State Bank in Great Bend. We were established in 1906, and we continue making our decisions based on what's best for small-town Kansas communities. We'd like to visit with you in person. Please come on over to 800 Coolidge in Great Bend to learn more about how we make banking simple. Member FDIC.
Washington Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned company which has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1979. They are generation strong and proud supporters of Great Bend Panthers sports. Good luck, Panthers.
Freedom Claims Management Incorporated proudly supports Great Bend Panther sports. Let the experienced and dedicated staff at FCMI customize a health insurance plan that fits your business needs. Whether you're a large corporation or small business on Main Street, Freedom Claims Management Incorporated has you covered.
Keller Real Estate and Insurance Agency is proud to support this Panther broadcast. If you're looking for residential, commercial, or farm properties, turn to Keller Real Estate and Insurance Agency, 1101 Williams in Great Bend.
Get in the game with a new truck. Marmy Auto Group is a game changer in central and western Kansas. See our entire roster of trucks online at marmies.net. For work or play, win with the Marmy team for the best deals on trucks. Marmies, make it happen.
Back to the action with Patrick Burnett and Jason Perry on B104.3 The Point.
As our countdown to kickoff continues, it's more the Panthers send-off show. Jason Perry now joins us as we talk a little bit about Kapaun Mount Carmel. Partner, you don't really have to go too far into the stats to see what this team wants to do. They average 428 yards of offense, 326 yards per game on the ground. They want to ground and pound you.
Well, that's no surprise to us, as we have had the chance to see Coach Sharks coach before. And that's exactly what he did, Patrick. In fact, he called 2 pass plays that game because he had to out of necessity, both those times coming on timeouts. But that was a while ago and a different team, and that was an undisciplined team. You and I talked about on the way up here. He's got some disciplined players now, and they are very dangerous.
Yeah, these guys are, we've always thought for a long, long time that Kapaun always had really good athletes, and they could just never kind of put it together. And Weston Sharks has made his return back to the east side of Wichita. He spent a lot of time on the west side at Wichita West, 2 different stints at West and at Northwest. And I think that's where a lot of Great Bend people may have gotten to know Weston a little bit, was back in the Bo Black days. He and Coach Black would kind of get their teams together. They would kind of do some preseason things and back and forth. And so, yeah, I mean, Weston is that hard-nosed, old-school guy, but he has brought some discipline over here to Kapaun Mount Carmel, and he has been able to take the athletes that they've had, and really, I thought they should have beat Bishop Carroll, their rival, last year in the Holy War game, and really, I think they may be the favorite going into this year.
That's right. We knew they had a good team last year. We did not get to see them play in person, but coming into this year, I thought maybe they'd be down just a little bit, but they've proven to be just the opposite. And Coach Sharks, he's one of those guys, I'm not so sure if you asked for his playbook that he just wouldn't hand it to you. And he'd go, well, here it is. Here's what we're going to do. And he adjusts your defense, so you got to strike quick against him because you may not get a second chance on offense. Once he makes his adjustments, he's going to wear you out on the inside, that's for sure.
Yeah, and on the defensive side, too, just like we've seen the last couple of weeks, they're going to load the box.
They're going to load the box, bring the pressure. Got a stiff wind tonight out of the north. And once again, you found me a field that's built east to west in the state of Kansas, so a big crosswind here tonight. That's going to come into major effect in the passing game.
Yeah, people can hear the wind wrestling through our wind screens here. That's because we are seated on top of the press box. This is not a football complex. This is a soccer complex, and it's funny. We're at a football game, in the midst of a whole bunch of soccer games. As we look around, there's about 5 different soccer games going on right now at this complex. So this was not specifically built for football. So no room in the press box for the broadcasters. So we're up top. We have a nice vantage of the field, but we are definitely out here in the elements tonight. So if people are wondering what's going on with Jason and Patrick tonight, literally it is the gusty winds, which are about 20 to 25 miles per hour right now.
Well, you've led us to worse places, Patrick. This is all right, manageable, not on top of Mays and minus 5-degree weather, so we'll make it work somehow.
Oh, absolutely, and so will the Panthers, and we'll talk more about the Panthers coming up during the Venture Corporation pre-game show. We're about 15 minutes from kickoff here in Wichita. That's going to wrap up our conversation about Cape and Mount Carmel. We're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, it is time for my pre-game visit with head coach Aaron Beck in the Venture Corporation pre-game show. It's all coming up. Panther football is powered by BTI, a Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
Kickoff is just 15 minutes away. Jason Perry will deliver the keys to the game. But first, Patrick Burnett visits with head Panther coach Aaron Beck. Next on Panther football.
Do you need some trees removed, fill dirt, or rock for landscaping or driveway? Maybe you need some demolition work done, or a giant waste container. Whatever the job, make the call to Stone Sand Company and Stone Waste Management, 421 Washington Street in Great Bend.
S&J Trucking congratulates the students, teachers, coaches, and athletes that have made tonight's broadcast possible. It has been a challenging year, and S&J Trucking is so proud of the young players in today's game. S&J Trucking, delivering innovative solutions every day.
The future is bright. See it clearly with the help of the 10th Street Eye Care Center. Dr. Russell McCauley, Dr. Chad Creamer, Dr. Nicole Miller, and Dr. Sarah Steeder are ready to help you. The 10th Street Eye Care Center on the sunny side of the Vision Corner, 10th and Washington, Great Bend. Unruh Brothers Waste is the best trash service in the area, providing top-quality commercial and residential garbage removal for Central Kansas. Find out more on their Facebook page. If you're not happy with your trash service, now's the time to switch to Unruh Brothers Great Bend.
It's time for the Venture Corporation pregame show. Patrick Burnett visits with Panther head coach Aaron Beck right after this from Venture Corporation.
Hey, you want to hear some good news? Venture Corporation is still hiring for laborers, flaggers, equipment operators, CDL A and B drivers, and mechanics. They've got quite a few projects still to come this year. And if you're ready to make some money, call Leslie at Venture. Thought about getting your CDL? Venture will train the right candidate. Higher starting wages, on-the-job training, excellent benefits, and you get paid for traveling throughout the state. Venture Corporation on South Highway 281 in Great Bend is an equal opportunity employer. Venture Corporation, homegrown, family-owned.
It's time for the Venture Corporation pregame show. Patrick Burnett with head coach Aaron Beck as we make the trip to the Metro tonight here on this Friday to take on the Crusaders. We'll talk about them here in just a little bit. Coach, I think that a very spirited week of practice this week after a loss on Friday, but so many positives in that loss. I know, I think everyone had a little pep in their step this last week.
Yeah, it was really nice to see our kids and coaches kind of bounce back after a tough one in week 2, just to see our kids prepare the way they did and then just kind of see some drastic improvement last Friday night versus McPherson. So something you can build on, something that, you know, it's kind of in a grind of the season. I mean, we're playing some really good opponents, so to see our kids come out and respond the way they have as far as preparation and keep building upon what they're doing is huge for a team and what we want to see.
We know that your team, too, is gaining valuable experience here in this first month of September. Kind of some of your youngins are learning on the fly, and I think we're starting to see some of those lessons that they're learning starting to kind of set in with them a little bit, and it's kind of made them better for it.
Yeah, you see it a lot in kids like Colton Brock. Obviously, our quarterback, Caden Sharman, had a lot better game last week, and some of those young sophomores, you know, Cody Miller, you know, you just see some of those guys kind of gaining some varsity experience that is boding well for our team, and hopefully that's something we can build upon. And really, you know, some of our older guys, even our seniors, you know, Scott Heilman, who hasn't had a whole lot of in-game reps, you kind of hopefully have started gaining some experience here that will help us here as we get to the middle of our schedule.
All right, when we come back with Coach, we'll talk about tonight's opponent the Cape and Mount Carmel Crusaders. Right after this from Venture Corporation.
Hey, you want to hear some good news? Venture Corporation is still hiring for laborers, flaggers, equipment operators, CDL A and B drivers, and mechanics. They've got quite a few projects still to come this year. And if you're ready to make some money, call Leslie at Venture. Thought about getting your CDL? Venture will train the right candidate. Higher starting wages, on-the-job training, excellent benefits, and you get paid for traveling throughout the state. Venture Corporation on South Highway 281 in Great Bend is an equal opportunity employer. Venture Corporation, homegrown, family-owned.
All right, it's Kapaun tonight, a team that is 3-0 on the year. They got some impressive wins, Coach, over Wichita East and Northwest last week. And Weston Sharp, since he's come over here, he's really changed the atmosphere at Kapaun. They've always seemed to have really good athletes. Now they're well coached, and they kind of have a chip on their shoulder, kind of like they're coming out for a Friday night fight. I mean, they're not flashy. They don't try to hide anything. There's no tricks. You pretty much know what they're going to do, and they do it well.
Yeah, and I think I told Jim Macinas in the Great Bend Tribune this week that it kind of is reminiscent of the old late 1990 2000 Claflin Wildcats. They get out there and they just run trap, they run power, they run ISO. They are big, they are physical up front. Like you said, they're not the flashy type of team, but they are long, they're strong, and like you said, they're well coached. And it's going to be a challenge for us. We know that, but we just want to see our kids come out with that mindset that we had last week of I'm not going to back down. I can compete with anybody. I mean, these are high school kids. They're not any older than us. So let's just make sure that we are doing everything we can in preparation to try to win tonight.
I know that you've put a lot of emphasis on special teams this year, trying to gain an advantage in one area of the game, and it sure seems like each week special teams plays continue to get better. I know that's another big portion of the game plan tonight.
It really is. It's really something we have dove into, and when you have a team that you can fully platoon like we do, it feels like you have such a larger pool of special teams players, and that's something that we have tried to improve upon, and hopefully we continue to see some sparks in our kickoff return, flip the field and punt, and maybe try to go get one on punt block. So you can do some stuff like that in special teams. It can change a game and maybe gain an advantage. So I like that our kids are really buying in and understanding that's an important part of the game, and hopefully we can make something happen tonight.
All right, Coach, let's get that Street Fighter mentality tonight. Let's go take it to Kapaun. Good luck.
All right, thanks, Patrick.
Comments of head coach Aaron Beck. When we come back, Jason Perry joins us for the Marmy Group Keys to the Ball Game. It's Panther football powered by BTI at Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
You've been listening to the Venture Corporation pregame show. Coverage continues with the Marmy Auto Group Keys to the Game next on B1043 The Point.
Delgado's Mexican Restaurant at 10th and Stone Street is a proud supporter of the Great Bend High School Panthers. They're open for lunch from 11 to 2, dinner from 5 until 8:30 Monday through Friday. And for catering, give them a call and taco about it. Delgado's.
This is Julie from the Field House, and we are a proud supporter of the Great Bend Panthers. Here at the Field House, we believe that starting youth in athletics build character and leadership skills. So check us out at fieldhousegb.com.
Farmers Bank and Trust, committed to supporting the communities we serve. From ag lending, home loans, and mobile banking to participation in the activities that make a community strong. We're proud to help bring you this Panther broadcast. Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Dom Pipe Testing is proud to bring you live coverage of Panther sports. Dom Pipe Testing provides hot oiler, steaming, hydro testing, and rack testing services in the oil field and beyond. For quick, reliable service, call owners Brian Kramer or Joe Andrasic and go Panthers.
Great Bend Panther football is on your home for the John Boy and Billy Big Show. B1043 The Point.
Group Keys to the Ball Game. They are the official transportation providers of Eagle Radio Sports. Tonight, it's a 2020 Ram 1500 Silver Crew Cab 4x4 that brought us down here to Wichita. Very comfortable, very smooth. As windy as it was driving down here, we didn't hardly move a bit And that's not because of the weight that we had in the truck, but no, it was because of the nice ride that we had. And, of course, they will find a nice ride for you. It's the Marmy Auto Group on 10th in Great Bend. All right, Jason, as we continue to sit here and look down upon everybody here at the Stryker Football Complex, as you see it, what do the Panthers need to do to secure a victory tonight?
Well, Patrick, what it comes down to is you have to win at your position. That's on both sides of the football. No excuses tonight. You're into the middle of your season now, going that second stretch. You got to get some things taken care of. Offensively, they've got to get some first downs, and they got to keep those drives alive, keep the ball away from this opposition's offense if you can. Defensively, as we said before, tackle low, but you got to squeeze down those running lanes. And above all, you don't get any second chances to tackle these guys. You must make the first shot count.
You know, one of the things we were kind of talking about, the Panthers are going to bring a whole bunch of different looks defensively tonight. We're going to see some 3-man, some 4-man, some 5-man, even some 6-man defensive fronts, because what Kapaun likes to do, double tight, fullback, tailback, and just simply run north and south against you. But Jason, defensively, that really kind of puts you in a situation where you really have to make for sure that you know your assignment.
Well, you can say on an island almost, you're the one man there to make the play. And we'll have guys there that can make that play. As I said, just no second chances. Out of Kapaun tonight, Patrick, you're going to see some split look in the backfield. We'll see some option if they choose to go that route. If we make them go that far, they'll go pro set, double tight. So we'll see a couple different offensive sets until they find out what works well against our defense. And then they're going to try to adjust and exploit. Great Bend's going to try to take away the pulling guards tonight. That's the reason for adjusting the defenses, make them do something else. But when you do that, they're going to get number 5, a dose up the middle. That is their fullback, Doolittle. You might get the fullback one-on-one with a linebacker, and that is their stud running back, number 45, Amari Elias, coming through. And that could be one-on-one with the other linebacker. And at that point, you cannot miss. A lot of times we might vacate our safety at the top and walk him down to the second level as well tonight.
So how hard is that, Jason? I mean, it's kind of basic football one-on-one. You know, it's trap, it's power. But as a football player, when you're kind of taught to read and react, I mean, this is almost as if, like, you have to relearn your position defensively.
You do, and we're going to have a couple more guys down. We're going to walk up and in, he'll be in up position. A lot of times that will be Joseph Maters, we saw in pregame. And you just can't get caught watching the paint dry there. You can't be on your heels or driven back. If you feel that at all against this offense, you've got to fall down, make a pile, plug up that running lane, and make those backs cut, make their shoulders not go north and south, or in this case, east to west, make them turn so you get a side shot from help over the top or secondary. But it's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be a grind in the middle. We expect that tonight, and we'll see who can make the best adjustments on the field.
Yeah, and definitely, you know, whoever wins the coin toss and decides to either defer to the second half or take the ball, you know, with this brisk wind, definitely, you know, whoever wins that coin toss and makes that ultimate decision, that is going to be something, too. We'll keep our eye on, and we'll find out who wins that coin toss coming up here in just a little bit. That's your Marmy Auto Group keys to the ball game. We're going to take our final timeout. When we come back here to Stryker Complex, we will have a few more pregame thoughts and then get tonight's ball game underway. This is coverage of Panther football, powered by BTI at Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
Advanced Therapy in Sports Medicine is the athletic training and sports medicine provider for Panther sports. On the field or off, you can count on Advanced Therapy in Sports Medicine to get your life back. Advanced Therapy in Sports Medicine, 4801 10th Street in Great Bend.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, we've invested in the future.
It's not just technology.
It's you, our biggest asset. From big business decisions to your very first transaction.
For us, it's simple. Relationships matter.
People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Hey Panthers, Empire Realty Group is ready to team up and help you purchase or sell your home. At Empire Realty Group, our team is committed to keeping our clients at the focus of everything we do. Find us on Facebook or call 792-4133.
The trouble with the future is that it keeps getting closer and closer. It is important to begin developing a plan today. At Edward Jones Great Bend, they like to look at your individual needs before anything else. Call Todd Armitage, Jim Bopat, Chris Sundahl, or Jim Armitage at Edward Jones Great Bend today.
This is GBHS alum Taylor Calcara, Watkins Calcara Law Firm. We are full of Panther pride and are glad to call Great Bend home. Your home for Panther sports is B1043 The Point, KVGB Great Bend. Go Panthers!
It's Panther football on B1043 The Point.
Welcome back to Soccer Complex on the northeast side of Wichita. For those of you that are familiar out here on the northeast, this is out at Greenridge Road. If you look off to our west, Jabara Airport is just off to our west, so we're seeing some airplanes kind of come and go from that side. And then this football field that we are on is surrounded by soccer games. Kevin was counting a minute ago. I think he said 6 soccer games are being played right now while this football game is underway. Panthers, the road team, in all white uniforms with black numerals trimmed in red and the black headgear. Kapaun tonight is going with a totally different look than they normally do. They are going with a special black jersey with silver numbers trimmed in blue. They have white pants with a black stripe. They have white headgear with blue KMC for Kapaun Mount Carmel across their helmets. And the reason why they're in the black jerseys tonight is because this is a huge weekend for Kapaun Mount Carmel. Not just the high school, but it's the homecoming of Father Emil Kapaun to the Wichita Diocese. They've got multiple events taking place Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And then all of the parents and spectators, they are having matching black shirts with the number 21 on the back, which was the year that Father Emil Kapaun's remains were identified earlier March of this year. So this not only is homecoming for Kapaun Mount Carmel, but this is the actual homecoming for the namesake of their school, Father Emil Kapaun. Very, very special night tonight for KMC. It was the Crusaders who won the opening toss. They will defer to the second half. They will be kicking the football off. The Panthers return team is already out on the field. We have not seen Kapaun's team come out here on the field yet. And I think the Panthers are lined up on the wrong side of the field, I do believe, Jason.
Well, that's the way the officials called it, so this is the same crew we had in the Mays game. So let's throw a flag on the officials before we start.
Yeah, so the Panthers are not moving. They are saying, no, we are going to stay on this side of the field. Now the Kapaun kickoff team is running down on the same side of the field that the Panthers are on. This is a cluster already. As Jason mentioned, this field runs east and west, and now finally the Panthers are going to vacate the east side of the field and take the west side. Wow.
Well, we can recap. They won the kick. We took the ball. They get the side, so Kapaun wins the first matchup.
There you go. So Kapaun is kicking into the wind, which is out of the west. It'll be Haberman and Fields back deep to take the kick. And tonight's opening kickoff is brought to you by Barton Community College, where they're providing educational opportunities for Central Kansas and beyond. Thanks for joining us on this brisk Friday night into the wind here in Wichita. Schmitz has the ball teed up. It's a high, deep kick. It'll drive Fields all the way back, and that young man kicked it almost to the back end line into the wind. That was pretty impressive, Jason.
Yeah, about 67 yards on the kickoff. They do have a PAT kicker that is separate from the person kicking off, which is separate from the punter. We got to see all those in pregame. Of course, the best leg out of the bunch was the one kicking off to start the game tonight. Capen comes out in a 5-man front, 2 linebackers, strong safety to the far side.
Panthers, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Caden Sharman, a handoff. Cody Miller, a little cutback, gets a gain of a couple of yards to about the 22. Will Doolittle in on the stop. Paez, Johnson, Scott, Schaefer up front. Danny Nieto makes his very first varsity start at right guard. The 5'7", 230-pound sophomore. Spray, Council, Brock, Parsons, and Spray will be your receivers tonight. Sharman, your quarterback. Cody Miller gets the start at the tailback.
Yeah, a few guys off Capen going both ways. One of them you mentioned right there on the tackle. That's the fullback, Doolittle, also playing linebacker.
Here is Sharman to throw. Ball is tipped, but it gets to Council, makes a man miss, has a first down across the 30 to about the 32. Will Doolittle on the stop, but it's a first down for the Panthers through the air.
Nice little spot pass to the left side, little curl to the Cape in the sideline. Ball was low, had to go back down to get that football. Made one man miss around the hips, picked up the first down. Great Bend just outside the 30-yard line.
We'll spot it at the 32-yard line. Ball on the near hash. Two receivers to the right. Stephen Spray to the near, all by his lonesome. Brock is the nasty back to the right. Here's Sharman, a handoff. As Miller trying to pick a hole, he gets maybe a yard. It is going to be Turner and Doolittle who will combine in on the stop. Short gain to bring up 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, good call. A lot of contact there. Brought 6 men right up the box, trying to blitz 2 from the left side. Miller doing a good job to fight off those blockers, twisting and turning, picked up that extra yardage, but nets out to just +1.
10:35 to go. We are just underway in the first quarter. Panthers with their first offensive drive of the night. Stephen Spray and Braylon Council to the near side, Parsons to the right. Here's Sharman, takes the snap, play action, rolls to the right, throws. It is caught by Colton Brock, and that was the free safety, Austin Ruda, who's a backup running back. Wraps him up across the 35 to about the 36. It'll be a gain of 3 to bring up 3rd down and 6.
Colton came into tonight's contest with 4 catches. That'll be his 5th one on the year. Miller, starting running back tonight, 102 yards, had a couple short runs tonight, picked up the 1st down. Great Bend is a must-convert 3rd down situation here, 3rd and 6.
Panthers need to get to the 42-yard line to pick up this 1st down. The spot is just across the 36. One receiver to the right, twins to the near side. Colton Brock will line up on the near side as well. Sharman takes the snap, is going to roll the pocket to the near side, still rolling, throws under duress, just a little bit too high for Council. He tried to climb the ladder and bring it in at the 50-yard line. That was some good cornerback play by Luke Porter as the pass falls incomplete, and we'll see the Panthers punt with the wind at their back.
Yeah, well played by Kapaun to get in there and put some pressure on the back, cover the receivers downfield. Nice job by Great Bend's offensive line to pick up and allow Sharman to have a little bit of time to find that receiver, just could not connect. So at the 9:33 mark, Great Bend back in punt formation.
So Sharman will stand at his 25-yard line with the wind at his back. Randall will snap it. Good snap. Sharman gets off an end-over-end kick to the far side to Schmitz, and it will take a bounce and then bounce out of bounds on the far sideline on the Panthers side of the field at about the 36-yard line, where it'll be 1st down and 10, Kapaun Mount Carmel.
Great Bend's opening drive captures 2 minutes and 45 seconds. Nets into a punt. Nearly got it over our protectors as Kapaun's going to take over on the far side of the field. Twin formation, tight I formation in the backfield.
Hamilton is the quarterback under center. Now they'll look to the side for the play call. Will Doolittle is the fullback. Omari Elias is the tailback. Handoff Elias, a sprint to the near side. He runs into 3 Panthers who will wrap him up. That was Beck. Also Paco Hernandez coming in and Skylar McMullen, but a gain of about 6 out to the 43.
Yeah, Gruber from his end defensive position was able to wrap up the tailback, but the back took him for a ride. That was Elias.
2nd down and 3. Elias now will try the right side around the end. It's going to be Mater. He gets him across the 50, but it's a 1st down to the Panther 48-yard line.
2 plays, 1 1st down, as you said, for a run offense that came in tonight with 978 yards on the ground, 1,284 yards total for Mount Carmel.
Spot of the ball is the Panther 48. This will be a handoff to Will Doolittle, the fullback. Man, look at him running hard. He runs into 3 Panthers. They still don't have him down.
No.
Scott Heilman was in there. I saw Mater off the bottom of the pile as well. But man, he ran hard for a gain of 5 yards to Doolittle, the fullback.
Yeah, 5+, not a good sign when you can get that on dive. That's what this offense is designed for, to sneak that play in.
2nd down and 5 for Kapaun. Ball is loose. It's on the field. A scrum for the football. Kevin, our spotter, says the Crusaders got it back. Jade Poe on the bottom of the pile. He did not come up with it. The quarterback, Dylan Hamilton, fell back on it. It'll be a loss of 2 back to the 45.
Yeah, we did see that in pregame, the ball on the turf several times. They did run 4 quarterbacks through in pregame, so he did not take all the snaps.
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Elias runs right into the back of one of his blockers. That's good for the Panthers. That allows for Scott Heilman to make the tackle after a gain of 1 to bring up 4th down and 6.
Yeah, the punt team starts to jog on the field. Coach Sharts puts his hands up. They stop, turn around. Offense stays on for Kapaun.
Twins to the left. Tight end is Ancio on the right. They fake the handoff, roll the pocket to the near side. It is intercepted The Panthers pick it off on the near side. It's Joseph Mader who picked it off. The Panther backer snuck in there and gives the Panthers great field position. It'll be 1st and 10 Panthers at their own 38.
Well, miscommunication from the right side. That's Will Ancio, number 86, 222. He took off, went across the formation, looked back, looked like he may have ran the wrong route. But Mader stayed home. Only one man could get that football. They were going to throw it on a must-have 1st down, 4th down situation. Joseph makes a nice one-handed grab with his right hand. That puts the Panthers offense back on the field at the 38-yard line.
7:29 to go, first quarter. We're scoreless, second possession of the night for the Panthers. 1st and 10 at their own 38. Sharman, play action, plenty of time. He's going to dial it up as a Council had his man burnt, but too much air under the football from Sharman as Council had beaten Isaac Schmitz on, that was the F-pop route that we've come to know over the years from the Panthers, and it'll fall incomplete.
I had time back there for Sharman to find the man. Looked like he got a little off his route trying to get around the defender. Threw him off just a couple steps, but plenty of arm on that one for Caden. Back there at the quarterback spot. Great Bend now Twins open still. That's going to leave Brock back there as the nasty back.
Twins right, Stephen Spray to the near side, Miller's the tailback. He brings Brock now in motion to the left. We see some movement up front, false start against the Panthers. That'll be the first penalty of the night, and unfortunately, it sends Great Bend backwards.
Yeah, not the direction you want to go. Pretty good starting position for Great Bend. Stopping them on that 1st down, or 4th down, be now on the 33-yard line. Great Bend needs to find a way to cut this yardage in half here on 2nd down.
2nd and 15, ball in the near hash. Twins right, one receiver to the left. Again, Brock in motion to the near side. Sharman wants to throw, setting up a screen. It is caught on the near and then blasted. That was Nathan Fury who took down Cody Miller on the screen pass. Great defensive play. That'll bring up 3rd and long for the Panthers.
Yeah, Fury, 5'11", 175-pound junior, not fooled on that play. One linebacker, that was he that stayed home. Capen rushed 5, blitzed 1. That was 6 in the box. Panthers back on for a long 3rd down.
3rd and 11 from their own 37-yard line. Council and Parsons to the right, Stephen Spray to the near. Clock at 6:45 to go here in the first quarter. Play clock is down to 12. Panthers still looking to the far side. Aaron Beck wants a timeout. We'll take it with 6:39 to go in the quarter. Panther football is powered by BTI at Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
If you can't move very well, you don't feel good. If you don't feel good, you can't function at your best. Maybe it's time to see Dr. B at Bugles Night Chiropractic. Stop by 1309 Williams in Great Bend. Bugles Night Chiropractic. People who care.
The
Great Bend Co-op supports all of the students of USD 428 in academics, activities, and athletics. Your hard work pays off, and you represent our community so well. Backing every Panther, every day. The Great Bend Co-op Association.
51% of the student body at Great Bend High School participate in athletics. 78% of those athletes take part in a strength conditioning class. 55% are on the honor roll. Grade point average, 3.3. Great people, great schools, great place. USD 428.
This is GBHS alum Taylor Calcara, Watkins Calcara Law Firm. We are full of Panther pride and are glad to call Great Bend home. Your home for Panther sports is B1043 The Point, KVGB Great Bend.
Go Panthers!
The official home of Panther football, B1043 The Point.
3rd down and 11 for Great Bend from their own 37. Out of the timeout, Sharman rolls to the right, throws on the far side. Nearly intercepted by Isaac Schmitz. The intended receiver was Braylon Council on the Panther sideline on the far side. It falls incomplete. Great Bend 0 of 2 for 3rd downs here in this opening quarter.
Yeah, Great Bend's punt team comes back on again with a 6:33 mark here in quarter number 1, 0-0. Both teams held on opening possessions. Now Caden moves to Capen's side to try this punt.
Schmitz and Porter back deep to take the Sharman kick. It's a high snap. Sharman climbs the ladder, brings it down. It's an end-over-end kick. It'll hit the turf. Capen will let it roll, and that's great for the Panthers. Inside the 15, still chugging, and it's going to die at about the 10-yard line. So an excellent flip of the field here for Sharman and the Panthers. It'll be 1st and 10, Capen from their own 10. 6:20 to go here in quarter number 1.
Yeah, a good punt by Sharman. Getting very close, though, as I said before, to those personal protectors. From our vantage point, not clearing very much when he punched the football. Needs a little bit more room back there. Kapaun takes over. He said it was 6:20 to go in the first quarter.
Thingville and Schmitz are receivers on the far side. Ancio, the tight end, on the near side for the Crusaders. Hamilton under center, hands off to Elias on the near side. He sprints it outside. Look out, 15. Breaks a tackle, 20, 25, 30, and gets pushed out of bounds by Scott Heilman at the 35-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 25 for Elias and the Crusaders.
Well, Coach Sharks twins to one side, offset eye to this side, and quickly they found a crease with one cutback to make some yards, and he wants that offense back on the field to roll.
First down and 10, Crusaders. Now they will hand it back off to Elias off the right-hand side. Scott Heilman in on the stop. It's going to be a gain of a couple to the 37.
Yeah, wrapped him up behind the line of scrimmage. Powerful running back, able to keep it going. Got spun around, picked up a couple yards as he fell forward. Kapaun back up to snap again, offset to the left side.
Now out of the gun, Hamilton almost bobbled it, trying to run the option, keeps it near side. He runs into Beck and also Mater at the 40-yard line, a gain of 3 on the option to bring up third down and 5.
Well, we got to see them come out and practice the option, both sides, both hands. It's very difficult for a right-handed quarterback with this win to go to the left with the option. Kind of anticipated he would keep it, which he does.
Kapaun going with some tempo here. Hamilton under center, fakes the give, rolls the pocket near, throws it up. It is caught by Ancio in Great Bend territory. Paco Hernandez trying to wrestle it away from him, but you're not going to get away from Ancio. He's tackled at about the 32, a big, big gain for Kapaun.
Yeah, check that as a first down box. Ancio, that huge target out there, kind of wrestled the ball with Paco Hernandez, but came down to it, went ahead and fell to the turf to maintain possession.
Gain of 27 yards to the 33. Now Elias to the right-hand side. It is going to be Mater and Heilman in on the tackle at the 30 after a gain of 3 for Elias.
And they cannot go fast enough for Coach Sharks. No guessing who's on offense here on the sideline for Kapaun Mountain Carmel. All the offensive coaches in red jerseys and all the defensive coaches in blue.
2nd and 7. Elias gets the handoff right side. He's got an alley, 20, 15, bowls over a Panther. That is Hernandez who hangs on, but gets drug out of bounds at about the 12. Another first down for the Crusaders, who've got the momentum now.
Well, Elias makes one little cut, lowers his shoulder. He had an opportunity to go out of bounds, but his running style is bold and bruising, and he lowers it and stays in bounds, picks up another tough 3 yards.
That was a gain of 16. Now from the 13, they will sweep it to Ruda out of the shotgun. He's still on his feet and is going to be in after some poor Panther tackling as Austin Ruda with his 4th touchdown of the season, and the Crusaders are on the board.
Looks like that might be an 11-yard score for Ruda. A little burst of speed coming out of the backfield. Zone read to the left side. They went ahead and rode it as long as they could and let the back have that to the left side. Twist turns, picks it up. Kapaun got the PAT team set, trying to make this kick on a drive that took 7 plays.
So a 13-yard touchdown run for Ruda. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and the kick's good. And with 4:26 to go in the opening quarter, Kapaun leads Great Bend 7-0. This is Panther football, powered by BTI of Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
Tooth loss is no laughing matter. Dr. Joe Rosenberg can fit you with conventional dentures or mini implants for single tooth loss. No pain, just gain. Keep your smile. Dr. Joe Rosenberg Family Dentistry in Larned, St. John, and Great Bend.
The University of Kansas Health System medical experts in Great Bend are here to keep your athletes in the game. And when they get injured, we'll help get them back in the game. Go Panthers!
Sutherland staff and knowledgeable experts can help you plan any project. When it comes to home improvement and building materials, remember Sutherland's of Great Bend, a proud supporter of Panther sports. Sutherland's helping America build it better since 1917.
This is Eric from Pizza Hut, inviting you for a great dine-in experience with the new fast lunch menu designed to get you in and out faster than a fast food drive-thru, and a hospitality experience designed to exceed your expectations at every turn. And remember, no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Back to the action with Patrick Burnett and Jason Perry on B104.3 The Point.
Welcome back to Striker. It's 4:46 to go, quarter number 1, 7-0 Kapaun on top. Panthers will have it 1st and 10 at their own 20 after the touchback on the kick. through the end zone. This will be the third time the Panther offense has gotten on the field. It'll be Council and Parsons on the far side of the field, Spray to the near side. Out of the gun, Sharman takes the snap. He's going to look towards Spray, throws to Spray, Stephen has it, then gets decked. Ball comes out, big hit by Luke Porter. The pass falls incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, a little bit high, could not find the handle. Got hit right in the ribs as he made contact with the football. Incompletion, Panthers 2nd 10 from the 20, 4:23 to go in the first quarter.
Boy, Weston Sharks is as old school as they come, Jason. You look on the side, he's not wearing a headset. He is as old school as they get. Kind of fun to watch Weston on the sideline. 2nd down and 10 for the Panthers from their own 20. Fake the give. Sharman rolls the pocket to the right. Will he run? Will he throw? He throws it late. It is 2 Panthers back there intended for the pass. Parsons and Brock both were back there as it sails incomplete. I don't know if one of them ran the wrong route or what, but usually you don't see 2 receivers in the same spot.
I feel like the play took so long to develop that maybe Brock ran out of real estate on his out route. Just kind of ended up in the same area. But now the officials are talking over there around. But I did not see a flag thrown.
Yeah, there is one right on the very edge of the Panther sideline. I'm wondering if Sharman didn't unload that football before he got past the line of scrimmage. Also, with an option like that, you could have a lineman downfield.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
No, roughing the passer on the defense.
Door number 3, Mr. Burnett.
Wow. I will take the card, please, John. So give the Panthers a fresh set of downs and a free 15. We'll move the spot to the Panther 35. Now Twins on the near side. Brock in motion to the near side. Sharman will hand it off to Miller. Trying to pick a hole. Cuts back right behind the block of Anthony Paez. But he gets decked after a gain of 1 yard on the play. It's Nathan Fury, the linebacker, bring up 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, big pile right there. Looked like Scott, the center, drove his man towards the hole, then just piled him up. No running room for Miller back behind. Linebackers filled up over the top for Kapaun. Stopped him after a couple-yard gain. 3:51 to go in the first quarter. Great Bend down 7-0. Coming out and Twins open, trying to move this ball across the 50-yard line.
2nd and 9 for Great Bend, moving right to left. That's towards the east. Fury shows blitz. Sharman will pull out. Oh, my Lord, he just got decked. Will Doolittle knocked Caden upside down. He's fine, but that was a major hit from the linebacker on the quarterback after a gain of 1 hard-fought yard for Sharman.
Yeah, got a couple good linebackers out there, very talented. One stands in at 160, one stands in at 175. Doolittle off the bandit position at 175, but they get a full head of steam when they hit somebody. You got to see one right there.
3 minutes to go, first quarter. Great Bend down 7-0 at Kapaun. 0 for 2 so far on 3rd downs. Panthers trying to convert here. Sharman, it's going to be a handoff right side. Miller can't get it turned. He does get a gain of 2, just barely across the 40, just shy of the 41-yard line. Nathan Fury again in on the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down and 4 for Great Bend.
Well, I expect Great Bend to try to get up here, maybe make them jump off sides with a hard count. Great Bend very slow to get back onto the huddle. Now we see the punt team jog onto the field.
The spot is just across the 41. They would need to get to the 45 for the first. Crusaders will drop 2 men back. So, man, if you're going to try to sneak one with 2 men back, a little choice route to 5 to 10 yards could get it done. Sharman, the quarterback's the punter, gets the snap. He will kick it away. End over end kick, angled on the far side, goes out of bounds at about the 31 or 32 of the Crusaders. Now, field position didn't matter last time. Kapaun drove 90 yards in just 7 plays and a $154 to score. The spot will be the 33-yard line on the Great Bend side of the field. That's the far side of where we're at here at Stryker. 2:07 to go in the quarter. Hamilton out of the shotgun. Calls for the pigskin, will roll the pocket to the near side and wants to throw. It is caught on the near side, Henry Thingville. He's dropped there at the 41. Joseph Bader in on the stop. Skyler McMullen there as well, but a gain of 8.
I'm surprised as often as Coach Sharks has gone to the air. It does have a size advantage out here with the receivers on the corner. and he's looking to exploit that as Great Bend has loaded the box against the run.
2nd and 2, Elias the handoff, and Mater came up and made a great hit on him, couldn't wrap him up. Elias spun out of the tackle, gained 4, and it's a first down at the 45.
Well, Elias is a tremendous athlete, shows tremendous balance right there as he just bounces off of the would-be tackler. That's Mater, number 12 for Great Bend. That's Joseph. Now they're going to go the twin set. Last time this was an Elias run to the right side.
Doolittle, the fullback, Elias, the tailback. It's going to be a counter to Elias to the left. Matthew Mater hops on his back at about the 48-yard line for a gain of 3.
And again, tempo, as we see Elias check out of the ball game. That's number 25 checking in.
Austin Ruda is the man that scored the 13-yard touchdown. 2nd and 7 from the Cape of 48, ball in the middle of the field. They will give it to Ruda. Now he stops, cuts back. Two Panthers miss him. Now Matthew Mater has a hold of the jersey, but Ruda's still going. He's going to be just shy of the first down at the Panther 46-yard line after a gain of 6 for Ruda.
Ruda, the little back, a 5'6", 125-pound senior, shows the fight that he's got as he takes the part of the defense on a ride and almost picks up the first down. It's going to be 3rd and half a football.
50 seconds to go in the quarter. 3rd and less than a yard from the Great Bend 46. Hamilton will give it to Elias. Right side, he's got the first down. A couple of Panthers going for a ride. Elias takes him to the 41. It's going to be a gain of 5. Evan Wadle and Chase Gruber in on the stop, but it's a Cape of Mount Carmel first down. Let's see. I thought maybe that might be the final play of the quarter. It will not be. They can snap it 1, maybe 2 more times. 1st and 10, Capeham now from the Great Bend 41. 20 on the clock. Hamilton will hand it off. That's Elias right side. He ran into Matthew Mater. Also Paco Hernandez coming in as well. Off the bottom of the pile, Deion Jones in there to make the stop as well. That's going to be a gain of 2 for Elias. And I believe that'll be the final play of the first quarter. It is. After 1, it's Cape and 7, Great Bend nothing. This is Panther football, powered by BTI at Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
Nextech's robust broadband network will keep your home or business connected to what matters most. Visit nextech.com to find out more. And join us as we wish the area athletes a successful season. Nextech, a legacy of connectivity.
Hey, Scott, I need you to record a radio commercial.
For who?
Scott's.
That's me. Who's the commercial for?
No, Scott's. You know, where they sell iron, do welding, tank and trailer repairs and inspections.
Oh, just look for the signs west of 10th and Patton Road in Great Bend. ScottsWeldingUS.com. Hey, you want to hear some good news? Venture Corporation is still hiring for laborers, flaggers, equipment operators, CDL A and B drivers, and mechanics. Excellent benefits, and you get paid for traveling throughout the state. Venture Corporation on South Highway 281 in Great Bend is an equal opportunity employer.
Beef, it's what's for dinner. America's taste for beef continues to grow, and much of that nutritious product is produced here in our local community. Innovative Livestock Services, Ward Feed Yard, Great Bend Feeding, and Barton County Feeders are proud to support area athletes in today's game.
Great Bend Panther football is on your home for the John Boy and Billy Big Show. B1043, The Point.
Start of the second quarter, 2nd down and 8. Great Bend 39. Capeham got the ball. Elias, a spread to the left. He's got a huge alley, and he turns on the afterburners and blows right past all of the Panthers for a 39-yard touchdown. A couple of the Panthers did not have a very good angle. Elias showed the second gear, took off.
Yeah, he did.
Capeham leads 13-0.
He's able to hit that crease to the left side, make one cut, bounce an off tackle to the outside, and then just off to the races. One man had a shot at him. That was a safety. Number 2, Paco Hernandez, got a hand on his shoulder pads about the 10-yard line, but that's all he could do. That's not going to knock down that big running back as they come on for the PAT attempt.
Good snap, good hold. Schmidt's kick is up, and it is good. 11:52 to go in the half. Capeham 14, Great Bend nothing. This is Panther football, powered by BTI at Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
For new construction, remodeling, renovating, to roofing, concrete, and more, Schrader Homes and Remodeling is ready to go to work for you. They are the one licensed and insured company that can get the job done. Find out more online at SchraderHomes.com and say wow. Proud sponsor of Panther Sports.
Here at Nextech Wireless, it's BOGO time. Buy the latest and greatest smartphone, get one free. And unlimited data starts at $27 a month. 877-261-2600. We are Kansas.
Even the cleanest houses and offices struggle with mold and mildew in the air ducts of their heating and cooling systems. Magna Dry Cleaning Services in Great Bend offers complete air duct cleaning. Magna Dry Cleaning Services, just north of 24th and Main.
This Great Bend High School Panthers sports broadcast is brought to you by Insurance Planning. Insurance Planning of Great Bend, Hayes, and Russell forms the largest independent agency in western Kansas. For your business and personal risk management needs, call Insurance Planning today.
It's Panther football on B1043 The Point.
Welcome back to coverage of Great Bend Panther football. Patrick Burnett, Jason Perry, Kevin Henderson with you, with Nathan Fury and Henry Thingvall in on the special teams tackle that absolutely annihilated Trey Fields for the Panthers. So it'll be first down and 10. Great Bend from their own 18 after Fields got decked. Twins to the near side is going to be both of the Spray boys, Maddox and Steffen. Council a single wide receiver to the left. Now Brock in motion to the left. They're looking for one-on-one coverage. Council's got it. He runs it in. The throw is underthrown and intercepted. Isaac Schmitz picks it off. We do have a flag in the backfield. Kapaun would have it first and 10 at the Great Bend 39. We'll see who the flag is on. If this is against the Panthers, Kapaun will decline it and they'll take the football. Ineligible receiver downfield for the Panthers. Kapaun will decline it. The turnover stands.
Oh my. Inexcusable on the receiver, ineligible downfield. Interceptions happened. Actually, Council had him beat. Maybe the wind held that ball up just a little bit. That was number 10 for Kapaun. He's made a couple plays tonight. That's Schmitz on the defensive side of the ball. At the 11:40 mark, Kapaun gets the ball back after they have one play in this quarter. That was a touchdown with Elias.
First down and 10 Crusaders from the Great Bend 43. Hamilton takes the snap, rolls to the near side, now continues to roll, now is ran out of bounds at about the 39-yard line. And I need one of those rosters because that's a different quarterback. That is Jackson Daniel. Jackson Daniel gets the gain of about 4 yards.
And he showed you he's not afraid to lower his head and run somebody over.
Spot of the ball now is the 39. Back to work go the Crusaders. This time it was a give right up the gut to Doolittle, the fullback. Deion Jones, Anthony Paez stay at home for a gain. Oh, no gain on the play for Doolittle.
Kapaun taking the option to the outside. As you get to see Elias come out, Ruda, the speedier back, comes in the split back shotgun set.
3rd and 6, and the quarterback, he fell down and his knee touched. Daniel's knee touched.
Wow.
So that's going to be a loss of yards back to the 43. So it's going to be 4th down and 10 for Kapaun.
So they had good field position starting their own 43. They're right back at the 43. They're making a little switch here. Looks like they might go into punt formation, try to pin Great Bend deep.
Schmitz is the punter. He stands way back at his own 43-yard line. One man back deep for Great Bend is Paco Hernandez. He stands at the 10. Schmitz has the wind at his back. Play clock's down to 3, 2. Snap is away. Punt is almost straight up, end over end punt. It takes a Great Bend bounce. Will bounce backwards across the 30 and will be down at about the 31-yard line. So the Panther defense holds. Great to see defensive coordinator Jeff Lutt back with the team, calling the defense on the far side. 9:50 to go in the half. Panthers trail 14-0. There is a flag down on the field. It's an illegal shift called against Kapaun, and they will assess it at the end of the play. So the spot will be now at the 36-yard line for the Panthers.
And, of course, they were just trying to pooch that ball, but want to get a little more out of it than that. That nets out to a 12-yard punt after the penalty. That's just going to be a 7-yard punt. I'm really surprised they just didn't try to go for it. You think they've got a whole host of 10-yard pass plays in their bag of tricks there. Great Bend's offense back on the field in good shape.
1st and 10 for Great Bend at their own 36. This is Gavin Haberman, and my goodness, he gets decked. Again, it's Nathan Fury who comes in and lowers the boom. But Hobbs was able to get a gain of a couple to bring up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, Fury, one of those linebackers. We called his name a lot. He's one that has been staying back when they've shown 6 guys up on the line of scrimmage. There he comes up big with a big hit on Haberman. We're going to net him out at +2 on that carry.
No doubt, Hayes and Kapaun, the two most physical teams that the Panthers have seen so far on the season. 2nd down and 8 now for Great Bend, moving left to right into the wind towards the west. 14-0 Kapaun, 9:10 to go first half. This is a give as Haberman tries to run to the corner, and it's going to be Fury that tackles him right at the line of scrimmage as Haberman could not get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be no gain, 3rd down and 8 now for the Panthers.
Yeah, Haberman had swiveled left and right with his head, trying to find a way to cut that instead of just putting it down and running hard. That allowed the defense to close that gap and make a good ankle tackle. Panthers again in a 3rd and long here as the clock's rolling. 8:40 to go before half.
Great Bend is 0 for 3 in 3rd downs. This will be their 4th attempt. Out of the shotgun is Caden Sharman. Looks to the left. He will bring Braylon Council in motion now to the near side. He rolls to the near, throws back to the far. Brock is wide open at the 50, 45, 40, 35, cut back 30 and tackled out of bounds at about the 25-yard line by Will Doolittle. It's a big play alert for the Panthers in business now in Kapaun territory.
Yeah, throwing back to Great Bend sideline. That was Brock going against the grain out there on the island by himself. Makes it over the shoulder grab, turns it upfield. Makes first man miss just a little bit. Second guy he cannot. Great Bend in nice position. 8:06 down 14-0. Ball in their hash. The 25-yard line.
That was a gain of 37 yards on 3rd down as the Panthers converted for the first time tonight. It's 1st and 10, Great Bend at the Kapaun 25. Twims the right, one receiver to the left. Kapaun showed blitz. Panthers run right where the blitzing linebacker would have been off the left side across the 25 to about the 23-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 2 on the play. Will Doolittle in on the stop to bring up 2nd down and 8.
The Panthers doing a better job of picking up the blitz tonight. Again, Kapaun, 2 linebackers, blitzing 1, had a safety back deep, strong safety to the other side, to the twin receiver set. Great Bend is going to stay in this formation, twins. That's going to be Brock in the backfield as the extra back.
It is Maddox Spray and Council both to the right. Handoff, Haberman right, trying to get to the corner. He's got it turned at the 25, 20, 15, gets blasted out of bounds. That was Fury with 2 hands in the back, pushes him out at the 14. It's enough for the Panther first down.
That's a play Haberman tried to run before. This time he just lowers his head, goes for the corner, gets it turned, picks up the first down by a yard and a half. 7:06 on the clock. Great Bend looking for their first score going towards the west end zone. Ball's at the 14-yard line.
Remember, if the Panthers can score, remember to score first with the Panthers. 6 caller at 792-3647. But we got to score first. It is Stephen Spray to the left. Council will join him. Maddox Spray to the right. 1st and 10, Great Bend at the Kapaun 14. As Haberman will empty out the backfield. Sharman trying to run a quarterback keeper. He will dive forward across the 10, just shy of the 9-yard line. That's going to be a gain of about 4 yards of the quarterback keeper for Sharman. That's going to bring up 2nd down and about 6.
Great Bend showing a little motion this time. Motion the back out of the backfield, seeing what they're going to do defensively. Sharman makes that read, a designed run for the quarterback. Able to lower his head, dive under a couple tacklers, pick up 5 tough yards.
6.5 to go, first half. Panthers trail 14-0, but they're in the red zone. 2nd down and 5 from the 9. Ball right in the middle of the field. Maddox Spray to his lonesome to the right, twin receivers to the left. Haberman is right behind Sharman. Takes the snap, fakes the give, rolls to the right. Sharman's in trouble, is going to have to get rid of it. He can't, he gets dropped. Sharman gets sacked at about the 11-yard line. Will Ancio and Luis Trujillo in on the tackle. That's going to be a loss of 2 on a sack, and will bring up 3rd down for the Panthers.
Yeah, recognize it just a little bit too late. Receivers covered downfield, got tackled from behind, almost made the line of scrimmage. Going to be a loss of 1 on the sack.
3rd down and 7 for Great Bend from the Kapaun 11. Sharman out of the shotgun. Twins right, 1 receiver to the left. Again, Nathan Fleury shows that he's probably going to be blitzing from his inside linebacker position. Now everybody backs off. Aaron Beck is walking the sideline. He wants a timeout. will take it with 5:37 to go. This is Panther football powered by BTI at Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Sharts with Plains State Bank in Great Bend. We were established in 1906, and we continue making our decisions based on what's best for small-town Kansas communities. We'd like to visit with you in person. Please come on over to 800 Coolidge in Great Bend to learn more about how we make banking simple. Member FDIC.
Washington Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned company which has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1979. They are generation strong and proud supporters of Great Bend Panthers sports. Good luck, Panthers.
Freedom Claims Management Incorporated proudly supports Great Bend Panther sports. Let the experience and dedicated staff at FCMI customize a health insurance plan that fits your business needs. Whether you're a large corporation or small business on Main Street, Freedom Claims Management Incorporated has you covered.
Back to the action with Patrick Burnett and Jason Perry on B1043 The Point.
3rd down and 7 for the Great Bend Panthers from the Kapaun 11. 5:37 to go in the half. Panthers trail 14-0. Empty backfield. Quarterback run for Sharman. He gets inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. Nathan Fury in on the stop. This is going to be a 4th down play for Great Bend from about the 8-yard line.
Yeah, 5 minutes to go right now. Trips open set for the Panthers. That's one back in the backfield with Sharman.
It is Haberman who's the lone tailback. Sharman looks to the left. He eludes one tackler, throws for the corner, incomplete over the outstretched arms of Braylon Council, his intended receiver. The Panthers are shut out, 8 yards shy of Pater with 5:03 to go in the half, trailing 14-0.
Thought we had a little break there as the linebacker blitzing had Sharman in his sights, lost his footing and slipped, allowing Sharman a little extra time in the back. Field to read that corner route, just threw it too high.
Double tight now for Kapaun. Here is going to be Hamilton back in there. Elias, a handoff left side. Panthers come up, lay the lumber on him that time. That was Beck and Matthew Mater in on the stop at about the 13-yard line.
Yeah, they have a luxury of rotating a couple backs in there. Elias gets a break once in a while. He had that long touchdown run a series ago.
13 carries for Elias, 121 yards and a touchdown. 2nd and 5, Kapaun. Elias goes back to work from the right. He just did a swoop spin move on one of the Panther ends on the far side, cut it back into the middle, gets across the 15 to about the 18 to bring up 3rd and a yard.
Yeah. Second time tonight we've seen just great balance out of that running back, and they're able to pirouette, keep a low center of gravity, turn it around, make this a 3rd and a manageable 1 yard for Kapaun.
Elias back to work to the left side. He's got an alley, and it's going to be Paco Hernandez, the safety. It stops him at the 25-yard line after a gain of 8, but another 1st down for Kapaun.
Elias hops up, slaps the football. We've got a Panther down near midfield.
Clock stopped with 4:01 to go, and it's a cramp.
Again, a reminder
for the Panthers. That was the first 3rd down conversion of the night for Kapaun, at least by my stats, with 4:01 to go here in the first half. It is 14-0. Kapaun Mount Carmel. Panthers just missed an opportunity to get on the scoreboard here just a few minutes ago. Matthew Mater is the injured Panther down. Immediately he had his leg up in the air as if it looked like a cramp. He is up, walking next to Ryan Zink as they walk off the field together. So we'll have to see a replacement linebacker. It's going to be Jingo Rango. Or, I'm sorry, that is, wow. Let's try that again. Jingo Randall will come in and replace him at the middle backer position. 1st down and 10. Hamilton moves now to the shotgun. Ruda is the tailback. He gets the handoff and then gets hog-tied. That is Randall, who just got into the ball game. He's fresh. Wraps him up for about a 2-yard gain for Ruda.
Yeah, we saw Randall spot in a couple times during the Hayes game, come up with big plays there, fresh set of legs there. He's not fooled at all. He wraps up the 100 and something pound running back. That's 125-pound running back in Ruda.
Back to the eye. 2nd down and 8 from the 27. Elias back to the work to the right side. He's got a first down, spins, and gets thrown out of bounds on the Panther sideline at about the 47-yard line. Scott Heilman had to run a long way to make the tackle. It's a big first down for the Crusaders.
Offense,
Oh, hold it.
10-yard penalty
Bring
from
it
the start
back.
of the foul.
There's a
Replay
holding
second
penalty
down.
on the play. I didn't see the flag.
Well, replay second down. It's going to stop the clock. 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Kapaun up 14-0. Both touchdowns for Kapaun Mount Carmel have come on the ground. Two different running backs.
Wow, that flag was way downfield. They threw it at the 40, so it'll be second down and 5 from the 30. They gained 3 yards. Here's Will Doolittle, the fullback. He rolls over Randall, but Randall holds on, goes for a ride after a gain of 6. It'll be a first down for the Crusaders at their own 35.
His gain is good enough for a Crusader first down. He's brought down by Gruber.
First down and 10, Crusaders. Elias back to work. He cuts back, gets forward progress across the 40 to about the 41-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 for Elias. It is Wadle in on the stop.
They have rotated some quarterbacks. This is a starting one back in here. It's going to be split back set shotgun for Kapaun.
Second and 5 from the 41. Hamilton will lob it to the near side. Thingville catches it, but he's well out of bounds here on the Kapaun sideline. A good job of defense that time by Joseph Mader on Thingville. Thingville's tall. He's a good basketball player, too. He's 6'5", 190. That'll bring up third down and 5 for Kapaun at their own 41, who leads 14-0. 2.5 minutes to go in the first half.
Yeah, they got 6'5", 190 against Council, who's listed stretching it at 5'10". They're trying to exploit that advantage.
They will run quarterback option to the near side. Hamilton runs right into Matthew Mader, who drops his shoulder right into the quarterback. Shy of the 45. It'll bring up fourth down and about a yard and a half.
Big play here for the Panther defense, trying to stop this drive by Kapaun. They keep their offense on the field, on their side of the field. Ball's at the 44.
They need a yard. They go to Elias, and the Panthers got him dropped. It is Joseph Mader. Joseph Mader shooting back there from his Panther backer position, and the Panthers got the ball back at the Kapaun 44. 2:03 to go. Joseph Mader with a huge play that time for the Panthers as Jeff Lutt rolled the dice, and it comes up big time with the Panthers stop.
You know, on a previous drive, Kapaun had the ball on Great Bend's around 40-yard line. They elected to punt. Here they elect to go for it on their own, come up short. We had a defender dive out there and cut off the angle where Elias wanted to run, lost his footing, dropped short. Great Bend's going to have 2 minutes, 3 seconds to work with one timeout going to the west end zone.
Twins left. One receiver is Maddox Spray here on the right side. Sharman out of the gun. Fakes the handoff right, rolls the pocket to the left, has an avenue to run, and just as I say that, that avenue closes very quickly by Will Doolittle. That's going to be a gain of about a half a yard on the play.
What I want with the linebacker, doesn't make any type of a move, just tries to go over the linebacker. Linebacker wins. That's a tough half a yard there for Sharman running to his left.
A minute 35 now to go in the half. Panthers trail 14-0. Kapaun gets the ball to start the second half. Panthers taking a lot of time here. A lot of time to get this play call in. 3 receivers to the left. Maddox Spray all by himself to the right. Sharman out of the gun. Play clock's all the way down to 9. Takes the snap. Looking left. Is going to throw left as Council could not catch it on the wide receiver screen. It was incomplete. I thought I saw a flag come flying in. I may not have.
Now just nothing smooth about that play. Had a double clutch from the quarterback, and that resulted in a high throw to number 7, Council, in the flat. Council, the leading receiver in Great Bend and the conference. I think he comes in with 13 receptions on the season.
Another third down for Great Bend. It's 3rd and 9 from the Kapaun 43. Sharman runs quarterback option to the near side. Kapaun had it defended well. Jonathan Duncan, a backup defensive lineman with the stop on the quarterback option, may have gotten a yard. Nope, it's absolutely no gain on the play to bring up 4th down and 8 for the Panthers. I'm surprised Kapaun hasn't called timeout here. Clock is rolling with 47 seconds to go here before halftime, and Kapaun has all their timeouts.
Yeah, I agree with you. Great Bend's going to try to run as much time as they can and try a little quickie punt.
Game clock is at 30. Play clock is at 10. Randall to snap it to Sharman. He stands at his 45. High snap, brings it down, an end-over-end punt. Schmitz will catch it on the far side. A couple of Panthers. Haberman is there. Randall and Beck all combine in on the special teams tackle of Schmitz. It'll be first down and 10. Kapaun from their own 14-yard line. And they've got 17 seconds to go here at the end of the half and have all their timeouts.
I thought Great Bend might just go ahead and take the penalty, get another 4 seconds off the clock, and I thought Kapaun might let it go. Neither team does, but I think that puts Kapaun on the field at the 14-yard line.
Hamilton, a toss play to Elias on the near side, trying to string it back, cuts back outside, look out, 30, 40, 50, and he is tackled in bounds at the 40-yard line. That is Joseph Mater in on the tackle, but all the way to the 40-yard line, and a timeout now by the Crusaders with 6 seconds to go here before halftime. Let's take the timeout. Back after this on Panther Football, powered by BTI at Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
Get in the game with a new truck. Marmy Auto Group is a game changer in central and western Kansas. See our entire roster of trucks online at marmies.net. For work or play, win with the Marmy team for the best deals on trucks. Marmies, make it happen.
Do you need some trees removed, fill dirt or rock for landscaping or driveway? Maybe you need some demolition work done or a giant waste container. Whatever the job, make the call to Stone Sand Company and Stone Waste Management, 421 Washington Street in Great Bend.
S&J Trucking congratulates the students, teachers, coaches, and athletes that have made tonight's broadcast possible. It has been a challenging year, and S&J Trucking is so proud of the young players in today's game. S&J Trucking, delivering innovative solutions every day.
Great Bend Panther football is on your home for the John Boy and Billy Big Show. B1043, The Point.
Welcome back to coverage, and with no time left, Crusaders complete a pass down to about the Great Bend 27-yard line.
And that's the end of the first half of play.
With 6 seconds left, I don't know why they ran that route, but I'm glad they did. It was only a gain of 27. It got the Crusaders a first down and a catch to Henry Thingvall, but that is the final play of the half, as Kapaun did not get the timeout called, and we will go to halftime with Great Bend trailing Kapaun Mount Carmel by the score of 14-0. We'll start your American State Bank and Trust Company halftime show next. This is Panther Football powered by BTI at Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
Unruh Brothers Waste is the best trash service in the area, providing top-quality commercial and residential garbage removal for Central Kansas. Find out more on their Facebook page. If you're not happy with your trash service, now's the time to switch to Unruh Brothers Great Bend.
Delgado's Mexican Restaurant at 10th and Stone Street is a proud supporter of the Great Bend High School Panthers. They're open for lunch from 11 to 2, dinner from 5 until 8:30, Monday through Friday. And for catering, give them a call and taco about it. Delgado's.
This is Julie from the Field House, and we are a proud supporter of the Great Bend Panthers. Here at the Field House, we believe that starting youth in athletics build character and leadership skills. So check us out at fieldhousegb.com.
Farmers Bank and Trust, committed to supporting the communities we serve. From ag lending, home loans, and mobile banking to participation in the activities that make a community strong. We're proud to help bring you this Panther broadcast. Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Dom Pipe Testing is proud to bring you live coverage of Panther sports. Dom Pipe Testing provides hot oiler, steaming, hydro testing, and rack testing services in the oil field and beyond. For quick, reliable service, call owners Brian Kramer or Joe Andrasic and go Panthers.
Advanced Therapy in Sports Medicine is the athletic training and sports medicine provider for Panther sports. On the field or off, you can count on Advanced Therapy in Sports Medicine to get your life back. Advanced Therapy in Sports Medicine, 4801 10th Street in Great Bend.
Here at People's Bank and Trust, we've invested in the future.
It's not just technology.
It's you, our biggest asset. From big business decisions to your very first transaction.
For us, it's simple. Relationships matter.
People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Hey Panthers, Empire Realty Group is ready to team up and help you purchase or sell your home. At Empire Realty Group, our team is committed to keeping our clients at the focus of everything we do. Find us on Facebook or call 792-4133.
It's time for the American State Bank Halftime Show on B1043. Patrick Burnett will have a complete recap of the first half action right after this message from the American State Bank.
American State Bank, the state of banking today.
Everything is on your smartphone these days, and American State Bank is too, with convenient online and mobile banking. Snap Deposit makes daily banking easier than ever. Just use our mobile app to deposit checks safely and securely by using the camera on your phone. Find out more about Snap Deposit by visiting American State Bank. Here for you, here for good. Member FDIC.
It's Panther football on B1043 The Point.
Welcome to the American State Bank and Trust Company halftime show. Patrick Burnett, Jason Perry, Kevin Henderson with you from Spiker Softball Complex here on the northeast side of Wichita. It's 14-0 Kapaun Mount Carmel. Jason, when you take a look at this game, Kapaun has dominated this ball game, and you kind of look at the scoreboard and go, how are they only up 14-0?
Well, Great Bend's got a few tackles when they needed to, stacking the box, putting 6 guys in there, switching fronts against Kapaun. So far, getting just enough confusion to get it done. Had some good individual plays, good individual tackles. One there on the last drive was Matthew Mater that came up and made a stick. Jonathan Randall came up and made a big hit when he got into the ball game. And so Great Bend's playing a little bit on the defensive side. Got to hurry up on Kapaun's side. Now, when Kapaun was rolling, Patrick, it was tempo, tempo, tempo. Sharks wanted to get that lead and get some points on the board, and they moved as quick as the Northwest team that we've seen. They just could not maintain that tempo. The running back that goes both ways, playing so hard, number 45, Elias, he needed a break a couple times. Well, when they did that, they brought in a faster, smaller back. He's got one of the touchdowns tonight. He got to show a quick burst of speed. He's had some tremendous balance himself on a couple of plays. But they've had to stretch it out, the offense. I think they went to the playbook, to the passing side of the playbook more than what they wanted to, because Great Bend's leaving some things open on the outside edge. Kapaun just not able to capitalize with that huge, huge height advantage over our corners.
So if you're head coach Aaron Beck, again, on the field, stats-wise, your team's been dominated, but you're only down 14-0 on the scoreboard. What do you do here in the second half?
But you got to keep on keeping on. They went to isolating the quarterback, letting him run the ball a little bit. Great Bend looked like they were going to try to bring out an option play, but sometimes that can be dangerous, especially in a crosswind like we got here, although it's laid down a little bit. Stay the course. They went to the passing game. They rolled right through left. That was that big play you said to Colton Brock of 30-some yards, 35-yard pass play to him. You got to have the ball. You got to have some timing. Got to pick up some first downs. You got to get in a little bit of a rhythm. When Great Bend settled down, it's been on the defensive side of the ball. That's really boded well for us in this game. But that transfer to the offensive side, pick up some first downs. We saw some good things here tonight, Patrick. Saw a best run probably in a long while, definitely this season, by Gavin Haberman, who just tucked his head, went to the corner, picked up that hard first down. Saw a couple good runs by Sharman Miller. Is one tackle away from breaking a big run to the outside. So you just have to keep getting after it. Great Bend doing a nice job on the offensive side line-wise. They got some bigger splits in tonight. They're inviting Kapaun in. Kapaun bringing 6 guys and the 7th one with that linebacker at times. Great Bend doing a good job of picking them up.
Panthers trail here at halftime by the score of 14-0. When we come back, we'll take a look at your first half stats. This is Panther football powered by BTI at Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
The trouble with the future is that it keeps getting closer and closer. It is important to begin developing a plan today. At Edward Jones Great Bend, they like to look at your individual needs before anything else. Call Todd Armitage, Jim Bopat, Chris Sundahl, or Jim Armitage at Edward Jones Great Bend today.
If you can't move very well, you don't feel good. If you don't feel good, you can't function at your best. Maybe it's time to see Dr. B at Bugles Night Chiropractic. Stop by 1309 Williams in Great Bend. Bugles Night Chiropractic. People who care.
The Great Bend Co-op supports all of the students of USD 428 in academics, activities, and athletics. Your hard work pays off, and you represent our community so well. Backing every Panther, every day. The Great Bend Co-op Association.
51% of the student body at Great Bend High School participate in athletics. 78% of those athletes take part in a strength conditioning class. 55% are on the honor roll. Grade point average, 3.3. Great people, great schools, great place. USD 428s. Plumbing and heating emergencies rarely happen between 9 and 5. That's why the pros at Comfort Pro are available 24/7, 365. Comfort Pro, the area's largest Bryan dealer, is just a phone call away.
Your problem is no problem for Comfort Pro.
Tooth loss is no laughing matter. Dr. Joe Rosenberg can fit you with conventional dentures or mini implants for single tooth loss. No pain, just gain. Keep your smile. Dr. Joe Rosenberg Family Dentistry in Larned, St. John, and Great Bend.
The University of Kansas Health System medical experts in Great Bend are here to keep your athletes in the game. And when they get injured, we'll help get them back in the game. Go Panthers!
Sutherland staff and knowledgeable experts can help you plan any project. When it comes to home improvement and building materials, remember Sutherland's of Great Bend, a proud supporter of Panther sports. Sutherland's helping America build it better since 1917.
This is GBHS alum Taylor Calcara, Watkins Calcara Law Firm. We are full of Panther pride and are glad to call Great Bend home. Your home for Panther sports is B1043 The Point, KVGB Great Bend. Go Panthers!
The official home of Panther football, B1043, The Point.
Welcome back to the American State Bank and Trust Company halftime show. It's 14-0 Kapaun. Time now for your first half stats brought to you by the Great Bend Panther Booster Club. Always there to support our student athletes at Great Bend High School. They'll be fired up and ready to go with another great tailgate coming up next week before homecoming against Dodge City. They invite you on out. Be a part of it with the Great Bend Panther Booster Club. Great Bend is able to manufacture 83 yards of offense in the first half. That's 28 on the ground, 55 through the air. Kapaun with 283 yards of offense, 221 on the ground, 62 through the air. Caden Sharman was 4 of 4 passing with 1 interception. Hamilton, the quarterback for Kapaun, was 3 of 4, no touchdowns, 1 interception thrown. So both quarterbacks have thrown a pick here in the first half. Individually, it is Haberman with 4 carries for 13 yards. Sharman, 6 carries for 6 yards. Cody Miller, 4 carries for 9 yards. I've got the Panthers with 4 first downs, 1 turnover, that was an interception, 1 penalty, which was 5 yards, and 1 of 5 in third down conversions for 20%. For Kapaun Mount Carmel, they are led in rushing by Elias, 17 carries, 184 yards, and a touchdown. Ruda, 4 carries, 27 yards, and a touchdown. Doolittle, 2 carries for 5 yards. Hamilton, 3 carries for 5 yards. Daniel, 2 carries for 0 yards. Thingville caught 2 passes. Ancio, 1 for Kapaun. I got them with 11 first downs, the 1 turnover, which was the pick. They do have a quarterback sack, 3 penalties for a total of 30 yards, and I've got Kapaun 1 of 4 in the first half for 25%. Scoring in this ball game started off at the 4:26-minute mark of the first quarter after the Panthers had a great punt with the wind at their back. It took it all the way down to the 10-yard line, but Kapaun wasted no time driving 90 yards in 7 plays. They did it in a minute 54, capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run by Ruda. The PAT was good with the 4:26-minute mark in the first quarter. Then the Crusaders would score on the first play of scrimmage in the second quarter, capping off a 6-play, 67-yard drive that took 2 minutes and 15 seconds. It was a 39-yard touchdown run by Elias around the left end at the 11:52-minute mark. The kick was good to make it 14-0 Kapaun, and that is our score here at halftime. 14-0 Crusaders, and that is your first half stats brought to you tonight by the Great Bend Panther Booster Club. Let's take a look at Kevin Henderson's tackle chart. It is Nathan Fury who's filling it up for the Crusaders. He's got 7 tackles. Will Doolittle, we've got him with 6 tackles, and Isaac Schmitz was the young man who came down with the interception. As for the Panthers, let's see. We've got Matthew Mader with 8 tackles, Scott Heilman with 5, and multiple other Panthers with 4 and 3. The one Panther that did have the interception was Joseph Mader. So both linebackers for Great Bend and for Kapaun have come up with interceptions in that first half of action. It's 14-0 Kapaun. When we come back, we'll take a look at scores across the state of Kansas coming up during the American State Bank and Trust Company halftime show. Powered by BTI, a Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
This is Eric from Pizza Hut, inviting you for a great dine-in experience with the new fast lunch menu designed to get you in and out faster than a fast food drive-thru, and a hospitality experience designed to exceed your expectations at every turn. And remember, no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Nextech's robust broadband network will keep your home or business connected to what matters most. Visit nextech.com to find out more. And join us as we wish the area athletes a successful season. Nextech, a legacy of connectivity.
Hey, Scott, I need you to record a radio commercial.
For who?
Scott's.
That's me. Who's the commercial for?
No, Scott's. You know, where they sell iron, do welding, tank and trailer repairs, and inspections.
Oh, just look for the signs west of 10th and Patton Road in Great Bend. ScottsWeldingUS.com. Hey, you want to hear some good news? Venture Corporation is still hiring for laborers, flaggers, equipment operators, CDL A and B drivers, and mechanics. Excellent benefits, and you get paid for traveling throughout the state. Venture Corporation on South Highway 281 in Great Bend is an equal opportunity employer.
Beef, it's what's for dinner. America's taste for beef continues to grow, and much of that nutritious product is produced here in our local community. Innovative Livestock Services, Ward Feed Yard, Great Bend Feeding, and Barton County Feeders are proud to support area athletes in today's game.
From new construction, remodeling, renovating, to roofing, concrete, and more, Schrader Homes and Remodeling is ready to go to work for you. They are the one licensed and insured company that can get the job done. Find out more online at schraderhomes.com and say wow, proud sponsor of Panther Sports.
Here at Nextech Wireless, it's BOGO time. Buy the latest and greatest smartphone, get one free. And unlimited data starts at $27 a month. 877-261-2600. We are Kansas.
Even the cleanest houses and offices struggle with mold and mildew in the air ducts of their heating and cooling systems. Magna Dry Cleaning Services in Great Bend offers complete air duct cleaning. Magna Dry Cleaning Services, just north of 24th and Main.
Back to the action with Patrick Burnett and Jason Perry on B1043 The Point.
Welcome back to the American State Bank and Trust Company halftime show from high atop Stryker Soccer Complex here in Wichita. It's time for Scores Across Kansas, brought to you tonight by Scores in Kansas. The only WAC game tonight being played in Hayes. Garden City and Hayes are tied at 14-all, that game at halftime. McPherson, it depends on what poll you look at. The coaches poll has Mac number 4 in Class 4A, the team that beat the Panthers last week. They lead Winfield at halftime 7-6. Mays South leads Campus 28-19. That's a halftime score. Junction City leads Washburn Rural 7-3. That is a halftime score as well. This is a very surprising score. Ark City leads Mays at halftime by the score of 14-3. Ark City was the surprise team in the West last year in 4A. They've got a lot of people back, as they were the team that went all the way to the state tournament and lost in Class 4A to St. James Academy, and so they got a lot of their guys back. Ark City, though, getting off to a slow start. However, tonight they lead Mays 14-3 at halftime. Let's see here some other scores of interest. Bishop Carroll is leading Dodge City, the team the Panthers will play a week from tonight. 21-7 Carroll in front of the Demons. That is a halftime score. Hoisington, they lead Phillipsburg tonight by the score of 20-0. That was a late second quarter score at that last update. So again, scores that involve WAC teams tonight in Hayes. It's tied 14-14 with Garden City and Hayes. By far, this is the most tested team that Hayes has seen so far this season. And the other game involving a WAC school is Bishop Carroll and Dodge City. Carroll leading that one 21-7. No score, to us at least yet, in the Liberal ball game against Wichita Southeast. That game being played at Southeast here in Wichita tonight. Our score here is 14-0. Kapaun, they have the lead over your Great Bend Panthers here at Stryker Soccer Complex. It was very windy when we started off the ball game. The wind has just about all but died down. Old Glory is just kind of ever so whipping in the wind every once in a while now. So the atmosphere here is just about as perfect as you could be on a very nice Friday night here from Wichita. That's going to wrap up tonight's halftime show, brought to you by the American State Bank and Trust Company. When we come back to Wichita, we'll have the start of the second half as the Crusaders will get the ball first. This is Panther football powered by BTI at Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
This Great Bend High School Panthers sports broadcast is brought to you by Insurance Planning. Insurance Planning of Great Bend, Hayes, and Russell forms the largest independent agency in western Kansas. For your business and personal risk management needs, call Insurance Planning today.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Schartz with Plains State Bank in Great Bend. We were established in 1906, and we continue making our decisions based on what's best for small-town Kansas communities. We'd like to visit with you in person. Please come on over to 800 Coolidge in Great Bend to learn more about how we make banking simple. Member FDIC.
Washington Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned company which has been proudly serving the Midwest since 1979. They are generation strong and proud supporters of Great Bend Panthers sports. Good luck, Panthers.
Freedom Claims Management Incorporated proudly supports Great Bend Panther sports. Let the experienced and dedicated staff at FCMI customize a health insurance plan that fits your business needs. Whether you're a large corporation or small business on Main Street, Freedom Claims Management Incorporated has you covered.
You've been listening to the American State Bank Halftime Show. Second half action is next on B1043, The Point.
Here's exciting news for American State Bank customers. American State will become Equity Bank on October 4th. Equity Bank is a strong and sound community bank, founded in Kansas and committed to Kansas. American State customers will continue to get the same local service and innovative financial solutions as before, with even more services coming. At Equity Bank, we never forget it's your money. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Great Bend Panther Sports on B1043 The Point, powered by the University of Kansas Health System, Great Bend, Next Tech Wireless, Sutherland's, Advanced Therapy and Sports Medicine, Farmers Bank and Trust, Scott's Welding, Keller Real Estate and Insurance Agency, S&J Trucking, Unruh Brothers Trash Service, Delgado's Mexican Restaurant, Empire Realty Group, Washington Roofing, Next Tech, Barton Community College, Plains State Bank, Insurance Planning, Magna Dry Cleaning Services, Dom Pipe Testing, Stone Sand Company and Stone Waste Management, Great Bend Panther Booster Club, Watkins Calcara Chartered, Freedom Claims Management, Innovative Livestock Services, Great Bend Pizza Huts, USB 428, American State Bank and Trust, the 10th Street Eye Care Center, Comfort Pro, Edward Jones Financial Services, The Field House, Bugles Dyke Chiropractic, Great Bend Co-op, Schrader Homes and Remodeling, Marmy Auto Group, Rosenberg Family Dentistry, The Venture Corporation, People's Bank and Trust. Now let's go live to the voice of the Panthers, Patrick Burnett.
Welcome back to Wichita. We are just a few moments away from the start of the second half. It'll be Kapaun ball to start the second half, as the Crusaders won the opening toss. They deferred to the second half, so you know they will take the football here. So we'll see Jeff Lutt and the Panther defense take the field first as we start this second half. Jason Perry puts the headset back on and after his halftime union break and comes to join us now. As Jason, we've talked off air multiple times. I've talked with Coach Beck as well. For me, with this team and with this schedule, my whole goal, obviously you want to win games, but I wanted to get through this week, through the end of this game, healthy, because this gauntlet of a schedule that the Panthers have seen in September, next week when we flip to October, all of a sudden, the games all of a sudden become competitive for the Panthers, and I think these young men realize if we can learn from that first month, if we continue to work hard, they're already starting to see they have played better, and they have been competing now from last week and now this first half of football. I really like the way the second half of the season sets up for the Panthers.
Yeah, you're right. Things got to click, got to gel together. You have to put together some drives. You got to put together some plays. And that's why I said in the opening, you got to play your position. And you have to win the battle there before you move on to bigger things. Bigger things for Great Bend now is keeping drive alive, picking up those first downs. They've done that a couple times tonight, much to the surprise of Kapaun, who thought they had him stopped, especially on that big third down. That was that completion from Sharman to Brock. And Great Bend's defense is going to be called upon here, Patrick, to start the second half. They did a good job, picked up a couple turnovers and some punts, or forced them out on a couple punts. There was that one turnover, I should say, on the opening drive to Joseph Mader. And Great Bend's going to elect to kick to the west.
Porter will be one of the deep men back there for the Crusaders. Adrian Turner. No, I beg your pardon. That is Ruda. So you're going to have Porter and Ruda, who will be the two returners for the Crusaders. There's Ruda on the far, Turner on the near side. As Paco Hernandez is the kicker tonight for the Great Bend Panthers. So we'll see Paco tee it up at the 40. He will kick it, as we broadcast, left to right. That is towards the west. In the first half, that would have been kicking into a brisk wind. It has really died down now, and we really feel it because we are up high on top of the press box. Kevin said it wasn't as bad down on the field at the field level before the start of the ball game. And the start to the second half is underway as Paco Hernandez sends a line drive, and it's going to roll all the way into the end zone. Man, he placed that perfectly between the returner and the sideline, and it rolled perfectly straight back for the touchback. 1st and 10 Crusaders at their own 20.
Yeah, low line drive kick, stayed down the hash, so a little cross kick, showed his strength there, letting it bounce across. Getting into the end zone for the touchback. That puts our defense on the field, don't to mess with the return guys that were deep. You see Weston Sharks come out in a very tight offensive formation.
It's going to be a toss play to Elias on the near side. Look out, he's got blockers, and it's going to be a touchdown-saving play by Paco Hernandez after a gain of 11. But Paco was the last man standing for the Panthers.
Yeah, they had everything blocked perfect. Receiver to the outside picked up. Lead block kicks out off the edge. One man there for the Panthers to make the play. That's number 2. He does it. As you said, first down, Kapaun.
Here is Hamilton under center. Dive play to the left, and Elias stretches it out. He bounced it, and he shouldn't have because he went right into Joseph Mader, who was trying to shuck his blocker and tackle Elias at the same time, and he did it.
Well, you can see coming out after half, Coach Sharks again wanting tempo. They move the receiver to the far side of the field.
Out of the eye, Doolittle, the fullback. Elias, the tailback, gets the pitch. Gets the corner turned right side, stumbles across the 35, and I think the ball came loose. It did, however, he was down, and it's going to be 3rd down and short here for Kapaun after a gain of about 6.
Hard to see who made the play. It looked like a diving Panther. I'm going to give that credit to number 12. That's Joseph Mader from the backside. That tripped him up. You said 3rd and 4, receiver to the Kapaun side, split wide.
Ball now at the 37 for Kapaun, 3rd down and 4. Elias first down right side, runs over a Panther, still on his feet at the 50. Now gets gang tackled at about the Panther 49-yard line. As that's going to be a gain of 13 and a first down for Elias. Beck leads the charge for the Panthers.
A good call right there on the yardage. Needed 4, got 13. They're going to spot that ball right at midfield on the 50-yard line, Great Bend side of the field. Now they're split backs, open receivers to Kapaun side.
1st down and 10, Kapaun. They want to throw. Hamilton near side, Thingvall with the catch. Stiffs arms the tackler, which is Council, at the 41. It's going to be a gain of 9 to bring up 2nd down and a yard.
Looked like he might have had it on second effort. It's going to be 2nd and short. Split back has been their passing formation tonight. Same set, but out of the eye, quarterback under center.
2nd down and 1 from the Panther 41. Hamilton turns. The give goes to Elias. He's got a first down. Bulling over Panther runners. Gets forward progress to the 35, then to about the 34. The first Panther that was there was Jason Scott. He kind of went for a ride. Also Scotty Heilman as well, but it's a first down and a gain of 6. Here they go.
Running backs like contact, especially up the middle. There's a play action pass to the right.
Hamilton rolling to the right, throws to the tight end, Ancio. Great open field tackle. That was Joseph Mader, as Mader makes the stop on the 6'6", 222-pound tight end, Ancio. No gain.
Capen trying to play action, trying to sneak a pass in there. No doing, says Mader to the Great Bend side of the field. Now they put the big receiver at 6'6" to their own sideline. Offset I formation, Capen.
2nd and 10 at the Panther 25. Toss to Elias near side. Waiting for a blocker. Cuts back. Has a first down at the 25. Pile moves to about the 22-yard line. Campbell tackled by Hernandez, but it's going to be another first down for Capen.
Not only did he pick up the block, that was the old toss play Great Bend used to run. That was to the left side. Toss left. Quarterback leading into the hole. Picked up an extra backer block. 2 of Great Bend's guys in the secondary getting up very slow off the turf. Defense looks a little worn down here 3 minutes into the second half.
1st and 10, Capen from the Panther 23. Toss near side, that's Ruda. Gets the corner turned at the 20, cuts back 15, and out of bounds at about the 13-yard line. It was Paco Hernandez and Matthew Mader in on the stop. And it's going to bring up 2nd down and a yard.
Big chunks of yard here to open up the half for Capen. +6, +9 a couple different times. This gets him down inside the 15. Balls should be marked about the 14-yard line.
Doolittle is the fullback, Ruda the tailback. Handoff Ruda right side. He's got the corner turned and then gets walloped down inside the 10 at the 9. The big hit was Scott Heilman, but it's going to be 1st and goal Crusaders as Elias comes back into the game.
Yeah, bring in the big bruising back. Still able to pull guards even though they're covered up for Capen. Leading the charge out there to the right side. Picking up the first down was Ruda.
Thingvoll, the wide receiver to the left, double tight. Hamilton turns. Elias, the handoff right side. He's got it inside the 5. Tackled at about the 4-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 5. Skylar McMullen in on the stop.
Clock still rolling down. This has turned into a punishing drive here for Capen. Ball's inside the 5-yard line.
Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Come the Crusaders. Hamilton turns. The give. Left handoff. That's going to be Elias. He is chugging, and he's in from 3 yards out. Capen adds to the lead. It's 20-0.
3-yard touchdown for Elias. Great Bend had the whole team there inside the box. He's able to push through, carry 3 or 4 Panthers on his way to break the play in the goal line. I've got that as a 12-play drive, Patrick, as they line up for the kick.
After the 3-yard touchdown for Elias, his 2nd of the night, adds to his total. The PAT, good snap, good hold, and the kick by Schmitz is up and good. It's 21-0 Capen, 7:40 to go, 3rd quarter. Panther football is powered by BTI and Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
Keller Real Estate and Insurance Agency is proud to support this Panther broadcast. If you're looking for residential, commercial, or farm properties, turn to Keller Real Estate and Insurance Agency, 1101 Williams in Great Bend.
Get in the game with a new truck. Marmy Auto Group is a game changer in central and western Kansas. See our entire roster of trucks online at marmys.net. For work or play, win with the Marmy team for the best deals on trucks. Marmys, make it happen.
Do you need some trees removed, fill dirt, or rock for landscaping or a driveway? Maybe you need some demolition work done or a giant waste container. Whatever the job, make the call to Stone Sand Company and Stone Waste Management, 421 Washington Street in Great Bend.
S&J Trucking congratulates the students, teachers, coaches, and athletes that have made tonight's broadcast possible. It has been a challenging year, and S&J Trucking is so proud of the young players in today's game. S&J Trucking, delivering innovative solutions every day.
Great Bend Panther football is on your home for the John Boy and Billy Big Show. B1043, The Point.
The Capen kickoff goes back into the end zone after Fields bobbled it. It looked like he was going to try to pick it up on the hop, but thankfully he didn't touch it, and it rolled back for a touchback. 1st and 10 Panthers from their own 20 First time we'll see the offense here in the second half. Parsons and Councils are receivers to the near side. Stephen Spray to the left. Here is Sharman trying to run a option read play, and in the backfield immediately with the Crusaders, and they darn near were able to take the handoff.
Yeah, one D tackle gets in there, one D tackle makes the play. They're staying the base 52, nobody blitz on that play. Safety over the top, matched up man outside with the secondary. Great Bend loses a couple yards on that snap.
It'll be a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11 from their own 19. 7 minutes to go, third quarter. Panthers trail 21-0. Miller, left side. No, it's a play-action pass rolling to the near side of Sharman. He's under duress, needs to get rid of it. Jumps at the sideline, throws a pick. He threw it right to one of the Crusaders. He returns it to the 19-yard line. And Ruda has the Crusaders in short field position. Sharman was out of real estate. He jumped to stay in bounds and then just threw it right to Ruda for his second interception of the night.
Yeah, not a bad decision on a 4th down where you have to throw it. This was 2nd down. Just go ahead and step out of bounds, throw the ball away, save the yardage. Makes an incorrect decision there. And Kapaun in the driver's seat, 21-0, 6:50 to go in quarter 3.
Elias is the left. Hamilton out of the shotgun. Hamilton will keep it on the quarterback keeper. He squirts forward across the 15 to about the 14-yard line. It's going to be Paco Hernandez in on the stop after a gain of 6.
Now with all those guys in the box for the Panthers, sometimes the safety going to be called upon to make that play. Paco, a big stop on the opening drive of this half there. He gets another stop on 1st down.
Now under center, they give it back to Elias. He'll try the left side. He runs into Matthew Mader. Also Chase Gruber. And Paco Hernandez comes in to get an assist after a 3-yard gain. He'll bring up 3rd and a yard.
Kapaun wants a quick score. They're not able to find a substitute out in Great Bend. Jason Scott comes in to anchor the right side of the defensive line. Great Bend. 7 men in the box trying to stop this running attack of the Crusaders.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd and a yard, it's going to be Will Little, the fullback. He's got the first down at the 5-yard line. Needed 1, got 5. Deion Jones in on the stop, but it's 1st and goal from the 5.
Tremendous second effort by Doolittle. Shot stood up the line of scrimmage, able to twist, dive, and make that 1st down yardage. 1st and 5, tight formation out of the eye under center, the Crusaders.
1st and goal. It's Campbell. It's Elias, I beg your pardon, across the right side. 3 Panthers will combine in on the tackle. Paco Hernandez led the charge. Joseph Mader in there as well. It's going to be a gain of 2 to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
And here comes Ruda, offset eye. He's the lone back at the tailback position.
Kapaun knocking on the door with 5:10 to go, 3rd quarter. Ruda gets the pitch, lowers his shoulder, drives for the end zone, and he's in from 3 yards out. 2nd touchdown for Ruda. He now has 45 yards rushing, and it's 27-0 Kapaun.
Well, what a short field it was. Great Bend's defense having to work with after the interception. That's going to be a 5-play drive for the Crusaders, capped off by the 3-yard touchdown run by Ruda. That's going to take 1 minute, 44 seconds for them to put another 7 on the board.
Schmitz for the PAT. Kick is up, and the kick is good. It's 28-0 Crusaders, 5:06 to go, 3rd quarter. Panther football is powered by BTI at Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
The future is bright. See it clearly with the help of the 10th Street Eye Care Center. Dr. Russell McCauley, Dr. Chad Premer, Dr. Nicole Miller, and Dr. Sarah Steeder are ready to help you. The 10th Street Eye Care Center on the sunny side of the Vision Corner, 10th and Washington, Great Bend. Unruh Brothers Waste is the best trash service in the area, providing top-quality commercial and residential garbage removal for Central Kansas. Find out more on their Facebook page. If you're not happy with your trash service, now's the time to switch to Unruh Brothers Great Bend.
Delgado's Mexican Restaurant at 10th and Stone Street is a proud supporter of the Great Bend High School Panthers. They're open for lunch from 11 to 2, dinner from 5 until 8:30, Monday through Friday. And for catering, give them a call and taco about it. Delgado's.
It's Panther football on B1043 The Point.
Fields and Haberman back deep to take the Cape and kick. 5:06 to go, third quarter. That is a very high, very deep kick. It'll send Haberman back to the 1. He will bring it to the near side, to the 15, and gets walloped. A flag will come in. It's going to be Fury in on the tackle for the Crusaders. We'll check the flag.
I didn't see him get rolled behind the play. We'll let them converge with the white hat out on the field. Got near the 20-yard line on the return.
White hat says illegal block in the back against the Panthers. The flag was thrown at the 20, so that should back Great Bend up to the 10. So that is not the way the Panthers wanted to go. So actually the flag was laying at the 20, but they put it down at the 9, so they must have thrown it at the 19. So the Panthers on the wrong side of things here. They need to go 91 yards to hit pay dirt here. Out of the gun, Sharman with Miller behind him will hand it off to Miller. Trying to pick his hole. Cody gets forward progress to about the 14. That's a nice gain of 5 yards on the play from Miller. Jonathan Duncan in on the stop.
Well, that's a great play, Patrick, because Kapaun smelled a run. They sent everybody in the box. It will find a little running room and pick up tough 5 yards off the right side of tackle.
Second down and 5 for Great Bend from their own 14. 4.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Kapaun leads 28-0. Parsons on the near side, all 3 receivers on the far side of the field. Sharman takes the gun, looks left, throws left, trying to set up a screen for Council. He is able to elude 1 man, cannot elude defender 2 and 3. Fury was one of them that was back there on the play for Kapaun. Also, Jackson Daniel in on the stop to bring up third down and 7.
Yeah, it looks like a loss of 2 on the play. They went to a 4-man front, rolled the strong safety out, anticipated the pass going to that Panther side of the field. They guessed right. The defensive rewarded with the loss on the play.
First third down attempt. Oh, I beg your pardon. This will be the first third down attempt of the second half for the Panthers. It's 3rd and 7 from their own 12. Sharman fakes the handoff left, rolls the pocket to the near side. Colton Brock fell down, and what a beautiful interception by Schmitz. The intended receiver was Council. Schmitz kind of reached back after his body was falling forward. He reaches back with his right hand, brings it in with one hand at the 26-yard line. That is his second one of the night. It is the 3rd pick thrown by Sharman, and again a short field for Kapaun at the Panther 26.
That was an incredible play by Schmidt. I showed that as his 2nd interception of the night.
Out of the gun, Hamilton. Zone read into the belly of Elias, as that was Scott Heilman who jumped on his back, drove him into the turf at about the 22 after a gain of 4.
Randall checks into the ball game to help this defense out that's been on the field. And to make Kapaun snap a lot of plays in that short drive, a possession to go.
Here is Hamilton. He will throw it onto the far side. That is Isaac Schmitz who catches it. They went with a little wide receiver screen. Schmitz is able to get first down yardage just across the 15 to the 14. That's going to be a gain of 7. Brad Beck in on the stop.
Yeah, they don't get it blocked the way that they want, but he's still able to find off the tacklers and pick up the first down.
I've got that as first down number 17 of the night for Kapaun. 1st and 10 from the 14. They'll go for the end zone, and wide open was Thingvall. He split the Panther defense, and now the route is on with 2:47 to go.
Yeah, 14-yard pass, Thingvall. Very quickly. You said a blink of an eye, a couple interceptions. That's a quick 21 points to open up this half. They started with the football in their opening drive, looking to attack on the PAT right here for the Crusaders.
So Schmitz, the man with 2 interceptions, and the reception a few moments ago before that TD to Thingvall. Good snap, good hold, kick is up, and the kick is good. 2:47 to go in the third quarter, 35-0 Kapaun. Panther football is powered by BTI, a Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
KC 35, Great Bend 0.
All right, we're going to hold it right here. With 2 minutes, 47 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Panthers really struggling offensively here in this second half. 2 turnovers have led to 2 very short fields and scores for the Crusaders. Haberman can't bring it in on the kickoff. Now picks it up. Here comes multiple flags. Haberman is dropped at the 15.
Taking punishment, we got a block in the back again down, so we'll be pinned back deep against our end zone to start. And that's going to be Weddle that gets nabbed for that penalty.
Illegal block in the back, number 30 of the return team. Half the distance to goal from the spot of the foul.
So they'll call this one half the distance to the goal line.
Congratulations goes out to the JV and freshman football teams for the
We'll see where they spot the ball.
Also, congratulations to the KMT volleyball team.
It's going to be,
They beat Wichita Heights.
man, with all these soccer lines, it's hard to see where it's at. Looks like they've got it at the 6-yard line. First down and 10 Panthers. Twin receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Haberman is the tailback. He will empty out the backfield, and the Panthers jumped.
Well, the scoreboard's got it to 7.
68 offense.
This will be at the 3-yard line and maybe a little extra.
The Kapaun students section is shouting, safety, safety, safety.
We don't want one of those sneaking back in.
So the spot of the ball now is all the way back to the 3. It's first down and 14 for the Panthers. Empty backfield. Quarterback run, started left, comes back to the right. Sharman made a couple man miss, stumbles up to about the 10-yard line. That's going to be a nice gain of 7 yards on the play for Sharman to bring up a manageable second down and about 6 here for the Panthers.
Yeah, a little play that Dalton Miller made famous. Bounce it to the outside, picks up the penalty yardage and a couple more. 2nd and 7 for Great Bend. Ball in the middle of the field.
Ball at the 10-yard line.
It's 2nd and 7.
With 2:10 to go, third quarter.
And 7 on the play.
The play clock is at 15. Twin receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Brock in motion to the far side. Play action. Sharman is going to throw it up. Council has his defender beaten. And then there comes a push. No flag thrown on Schmitz that time. Council could not bring it in. Again, he had his man beat. The pass is incomplete to bring up 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, must have 3rd down here for Great Bend. Down 35-0. 1:52 in quarter number 3.
Panthers tonight, when it comes to 3rd down conversions, they are just 1 of 7. Clock stopped at 1:52. 4 receivers set, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Here is Sharman. Fakes the give, looks left, gets flushed. Now will throw it on the run, and it is almost intercepted by Luke Porter. Pass intended for Stephen Spray will fall incomplete. And it looks like Kapaun's going to get, again, great field position as the Panthers will have to punt in the shadows of their own end zone.
Well, passing down for Great Bend just does not connect. So a little breathing room, 4th and 7. They will be at their goal line trying to punt this one away, and that'll be Sharman receiving the snap from Randall.
Porter and Ruda at the Great Bend 40 to take the kick. 4th down and 7 for the Panthers from their own 10-yard line. Sharman stands about 2 yards in the end zone. Randall to snap it to him. It's a good snap. Sharman gets a nice punt away. It's an end-over-end punt. Porter takes it at the Panther 45. Starts right, comes left, bounces outside, and is tackled in the open field. That was a nice open field tackle by Braylon Council It'll be first down and 10. Crusaders from about the Panther 36.
Well, again, we give the Crusaders the ball on a short field. In the quarter, they've done a lot of damage. 3 touchdowns, 3 possessions. Great Bend's going to try to find a way to stop them here on the 4th possession of this quarter.
All right, looks like we got some subs in there now for the Crusaders. Jackson Daniel is the quarterback. It'll be a toss to the right side to the backup tailback. He makes 2 men miss, squirts forward, has a first down, and is over on the Panther sideline at about the 14-yard line. Charlie Chrisman, a sophomore, has the Crusaders in business.
Chrisman shows he's hungry. Wants a little more varsity time. He'll hit that edge on the off-tackle play, split the defense, pick up a big run.
That was a gain of 19 yards for Chrisman. Spot was from the 18, a gain of about 2. They give it up the belly. It's going to be a gain of 2 to bring up 2nd and 8.
Now look for Kapaun with the substitute to stay in this formation. That's their open package. Now it's going shotgun, split backs.
2nd down and 8, a minute to go, 3rd quarter. This is going to be a quarterback keeper right up the belly. He dives and is going to get tackled at about the 4-yard line. That is a touchdown-saving tackle for the Panthers, and it'll be 1st and goal from the 3. A gain of 15 yards for the quarterback Danielson. Now Chrisman gets the handoff off the left side. It's a 3-yard touchdown.
Charlie Chrisman.
.37 seconds to go here in the quarter.
Well, Patrick, that's a 58-second drive on the score. The previous drive was 44 seconds. This one on the short field is a 37-yard drive for the Crusaders to punch it in to backup running back.
Good hold, good snap, kick is good. It's 42-0 Crusaders. 37 seconds left to go here in this 3rd quarter. Panther football is powered by BTI, a Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
Farmers Bank and Trust, committed to supporting the communities we serve. From ag lending, home loans, and mobile banking to participation in the activities that make a community strong. We're proud to help bring you this Panther broadcast. Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Dom Pipe Testing is proud to bring you live coverage of Panther sports. Dom Pipe Testing provides hot oiler, steaming, hydro testing, and rack testing services in the oil field and beyond. For quick, reliable service, call owners Brian Kramer or Joe Andrasic and go Panthers.
Advanced Therapy and Sports Medicine is the athletic training and sports medicine provider for Panther sports. On the field or off, you can count on Advanced Therapy and Sports Medicine to get your life back. Advanced Therapy and Sports Medicine, 4801 10th Street in Great Bend.
Back to the action with Patrick Burnett and Jason Perry on B1043 The Point.
Kickoff goes through the end zone for a touchback with 37 seconds remaining. Here in this 3rd quarter, it's been all Kapaun here in this 2nd half. They've scored 4 times. Only one of them did they have to go 80 yards. Touchdown drives of 19, 37, and one other one that started in Panther territory. Handoff to Miller, left-hand side, gain of 2 on the play, and it was Nathan Fury in on the tackle for the Crusaders.
Yeah, Panthers don't have to snap it here. They just let the game clock wind down, take this to the 4th quarter down 42-0.
And let's see if the Panthers will do that. And, well, they won the play. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Nope, that's the end of the quarter. 42-0. All right, nobody knew exactly how much time was left. But yeah, that's totally the end of the quarter, and we'll take the timeout. Panther football is powered by BTI, a Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
Hey Panthers, Empire Realty Group is ready to team up and help you purchase or sell your home. At Empire Realty Group, our team is committed to keeping our clients at the focus of everything we do. Find us on Facebook or call 792-4133.
The trouble with the future is that it keeps getting closer and closer. It is important to begin developing a plan today. At Edward Jones Great Bend, they like to look at your individual needs before anything else. Call Todd Armitage, Jim Bopat, Chris Sundahl, or Jim Armitage at Edward Jones Great Bend today.
If you can't move very well, you don't feel good. If you don't feel good, you can't function at your best. Maybe it's time to see Dr. B at Bugles Night Chiropractic. Stop by 1309 Williams in Great Bend. Bugles Night Chiropractic. People who care.
Great Bend Panther football is on your home for the John Boy and Billy Big Show. B1043, The Point.
4 minutes on the clock as we start the fourth quarter from Wichita. It's 42-0 Kapaun in Hayes. The Buffaloes have taken a lead to start the third quarter. It is Garden City 21, Hayes 14. That's the only WAC game being played tonight. Dodge City was getting beat by Bishop Carroll earlier in the night. 2nd and 8 Panthers from their own 22. Sherman. A handoff. Miller will try it up the middle. Again, Nathan Fury in on the stop. We've called his name a lot tonight defensively. He's been a load to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Panthers.
I think Kevin ran a pin out on him, trying to keep track of the tackles by Fury. Panthers look like they were going to stay twins to their side. Single receiver will be Step and Spray to Kapaun sideline.
Great Bend will snap it from their own 25. They have not made it across the 50 here in this second half. On the 3rd and 5 play, Sharman. This will be a run. Miller's got it. I think he kept the feet moving, and he's got enough for the first down.
Yep.
He does have it across the 31-yard line. Cody Miller with the first down, and in on the tackle for Kapaun was Jackson Daniel.
In on the stop that time. 1st and 10 Panthers.
So Great Bend with their first down of the second half. It's their 5th of the night. And we'll bring up 1st and 10 from the Kapaun 31. Sharman out of the gun. Handoff back to Miller. Had a nice hole across the left side. He stumbled at about the 35 for a gain of 4 yards on the play to bring up 2nd down and 6.
Craven slowly making their way back to makeshift huddle. Same formation out of the Panthers. .22 to go in the fourth quarter.
A lot of substitutions out there for Kapaun. 2nd down and 6 for Great Bend from their own 35. Hold everything. We've got another false start. We've seen a lot of those tonight.
Yeah, an offense that's sputtering, you just can't have that. So
Remain 2nd down.
that's something they can get cleaned up for next week. Repeat 2nd down. A couple substitutions by the Crusaders.
Well, Fury's still out there. Porter and Aruda. So yeah, they've subbed a couple of their their linemen, but not their linebackers in secondary yet. Twin receivers to the left, one to the right, 2nd and 11 from the 30. As this is going to be Miller, goes back to work. Guess who? Nathan Fury leading the charge. As Miller gets forward progress to about the 33. It'll be a gain of 3 to bring up 3rd down and 8.
Well, it is homecoming here tonight. Your varsity players only get to play once a week, so I guess they're letting them have some time out there trying to read this offense. The Great Bend still trying to get going here in the fourth quarter.
Man, Jason, if I wanted to be a fly on the wall, I would not wait for the Bishop Carroll Kapaun game this year.
No.
Carroll has won that thing for, 15, 16, 17 years in a row. Kapaun should have won it last year, but didn't. It ought to be a whale of a ball game later on this year. 3rd down and 8 for the Panthers. Ball's on the turf. Sharman can't find it. Now he falls on it. I think he recovered it back at about the 25.
Had a motion man coming through. That was Council. Couldn't tell if the ball hit Council or he just distracted the vision of the quarterback. Timing not there on that play, which was a timing play. That's a big loss for Great Bend. 4th and 14 for the Panthers.
That was a loss of 7. And that was 3rd down. Schmitz and Porter back deep again to take the kick. Clock at 8:20 to go in the game. It's 42-0 Crusaders. Paco Hernandez is now going to be the punter. He stands about his own 14. It's a high snap, but Paco climbs the ladder, brings it down. The punt goes straight up in the air, but it takes a Panther roll and is going to roll across the 50 and will die at the 50. So, 1st and 10 Crusaders, moving left to right. Jackson Daniel, the backup quarterback, will lead them to the line of scrimmage. Charlie Chrisman is the tailback. James Farha is the fullback. Chrisman, 3 carries, 21 yards, and a touch.
I'd like to make an announcement. If you are here without a ride, now would be a great time to call your parents.
1st down and 10 from the 50. Ball's on the turf. Daniel's going to have to eat it. Panthers will pop on top of him. Jade Poe will get credit for the tackle and a loss of 2.
Well, it's that quarterback exchange with the center. Some in there know that sometimes happens. It's going to be 2nd down after the loss on the play. Patrick, this is the worst starting position for Kapaun since the opening drive in the half. They started on the 20. Everything else has been a short field here in the second half.
2nd and 12 now from the 48. Panthers bring the house. Deion Jones leads the charge for the Panthers as the sophomore shooting back there to wrap Chrisman up for a loss of 3 on the play.
Yeah, drive started at the 7:57 mark, now getting close to 7 minutes. Kapaun will snap this ball. The 2nd, sometime 3rd unit here for Kapaun, working very quickly themselves.
3rd and 15, snap over the head of Jackson Daniel. And Chrisman will fall on it back to the 33, so it's a loss of 8.
Second squad unable to move the ball forward. 2 negative plays on this drive, brings in the varsity punt team. Looks like that's Paco back deep to try to field this punt.
You got it. Hernandez will stand back at about his own 30-yard line.
Paco Hernandez back deep for the Panthers.
Clock at 6.5 minutes to go in the game. Panthers trail 42-0. Panthers almost block it. End over end kick. Paco cannot get to it. And the Crusaders will down it at about the 33, 32-yard line, where it'll be 1st down and 10. Great Bend. 6:17 to go. Homecoming a week from tonight as the Dodge City Red Demons come to town. And I tell you what, these first 4 games the Panthers have played, yes, it's been very tough sledding, but look at the competition. Going into tonight, all the teams the Panthers have faced in the first 4 weeks were undefeated. The last 4 opponents, that's not the case, Jason. They have a chance to compete the next 4 weeks.
Now is a great time to call or text your ride service.
6:17 to go. 42-0. Crusaders. Hand off to Haberman. Gets maybe a yard. Back to the, they'll give him forward progress to the 34. 5th carry of the night for Haberman. He's got 14 yards.
Yeah, trying to find some soft running room up the middle. Does not find any. Extends his body, picks up a yard.
Credited for the tackle for KMC.
Great Bend has twins to the short side of the field, wide side of the field. That's single receiver. That looks like Council.
Haberman, handoff left side, gets the corner turn, 35. Oh, my Lord, he just got drilled. That was a heck of a hit. Lowering the boom, and the shoulder was Max Keller. Wow, he hit Haberman hard at the 39-yard line after a gain of 5.
It's 3rd and 4.
Man, Kapaun has lowered the boom tonight.
Well, that's
on
what,
these Panthers.
That's what you want to do is run through people and find an example there by Keller.
3rd and 4. Handoff, Haberman. He'll try the right side this time. He's got the first down, cuts it back up at about the 49-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 10. Haberman says, I'm not hurt. I'll come right back and get a first down.
Slate was the ball carrier that time for Great Bend.
We've got an injured Crusader on the field, Patrick, when the lineman's trying to get off.
They'll stop the clock with 5:04 to go here in the game. 42-0 is the lead for the Crusaders. That conversion was a 3rd down conversion, Jason, as the Panthers are now 2 for 9 on 3rd down conversions here in this ball game. Hayes has just scored to tie the game at 21 all at Lewis Field in Hayes. That's, again, the only WAC game that is being played tonight. Dodge City and Bishop Carroll in action, also Liberal at Wichita Southeast.
Well, Patrick, WAC championship in football could be decided tonight.
Yes.
At Hayes.
Coach Beck told me that Garden City was going to be good because they had a lot of young kids last year because they had some big-time injuries early in the season. Haberman tries to sprint to the near side, cuts it up. He runs over one of the Crusaders. Getting credit for the tackle is Bryson Hamilton. But Haberman, a nice head of steam, gets a gain of 6.
Of course, we'll see Garden City later on. They always have quite a bit of speed, but they've got some big linemen, biggest line in the WAC that we will see in conference play.
2nd and 4, Panthers from the Crusader 46. Twins right, one receiver to the left. Sharman fakes the give right to Haberman, will throw the pass almost intercepted. He airmailed it past his intended receiver, Maddox Spray. Will bring up 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, a little missed timing there on the route. Slipped the ball under the defender. So, big 3rd down play here for Great Bend to keep this drive alive.
That'll stop the clock, too, with 4:18 to go. Twins right, Parsons to the left. Sharman takes the snap. It'll be a handoff to Haberman right side. He's got the first down, cuts it inside at the 40. Bulls over a Crusader across the 35 down to the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for the Panthers.
Yeah, move the chains with 4:11 to go. Great Bend down 42-0. Just knocking on the door of the 30-yard line, spotted at the 33, middle of the field.
And it was a 3rd down conversion, Jason.
Yes, it was.
Under 4 minutes now to go. Twins right, Parsons left. Maddox Spray sprints in motion. Sharman will hand it off. That's Haberman trying to turn the right corner. Does, and then is hit immediately at about the 30-yard line by one of the secondary members for the Crusaders. That'll be a gain of 2 to bring up 2nd and 8.
Short gain on the play. 2nd and 8.
Haberman getting a workout now on this drive to the middle, left, and right. 3:20 to go. Great Bend trying to find the first touchdown of the evening here in the last minutes of the 4th quarter.
Haberman now 10 carries, 50 yards rushing. His best performance as a Great Bend Panther. That one goes nowhere along the left side. 3 Crusaders stood him up at the line of scrimmage to bring up 3rd down and 8, no gain.
Now we said Coach Schartz had disciplined players when he came here. You got to see not only his first team, but now his second and a few guys off the 3rd team and how disciplined they are on the defensive side of the ball up there at the front and be able to stretch the Panthers out sideline to sideline. 2:47 left to go in the game.
3rd down and 8 for Great Bend at the Crusader 31. Sharman out of the gun. Will hand it off to Haberman on the right side. He's got the first down across the 20, 15, and rolled up at about the 12. Another 3rd down conversion here for the Panthers. A first down. And it's going to be a gain of 17 on the play for Haberman.
Now Great Bend finds a little crease in the running game. Expect him to stick with it. 1st and 10 from the 14 on their side of the field.
Twins right, Parsons to the left. Sharman back to work, hands it off to Haberman right side. Gets forward progress to about the 10. Gang tackled over there. We see Fury coming back in as the Crusaders want to try to keep the shutout here on the scoreboard with 2 minutes to go. Hold everything. We've got a timeout taken by the Crusaders. We'll take it with 1:59 to go. Panther football powered by BTI at Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
51% of the student body at Great Bend High School participate in athletics. 78% of those athletes take part in a strength conditioning class. 55% are on the honor roll. Grade point average, 3.3. Great people, great schools, great place. USD 428. Plumbing and heating emergencies rarely happen between 9 and 5. That's why the pros at Comfort Pro are available 24/7, 365. Comfort Pro, the area's largest Bryan dealer, is just a phone call away.
Your problem is no problem for Comfort Pro.
Tooth loss is no laughing matter. Dr. Joe Rosenberg can fit you with conventional dentures or mini implants for single tooth loss. No pain, just gain. Keep your smile. Dr. Joe Rosenberg Family Dentistry in Larned, St. John, and Great Bend.
It's Panther football on B1043 The Point.
Just in front of 9 o'clock on this Friday night. Second down and 6 for the Panthers from the Kapaun 10-yard line. $1:59 to go. Panthers trying to get on the scoreboard. Sharman will hand it off to Haberman. Tries to get the right corner turn. Can't do it. Man, 1, 2, 3 Crusaders will wrap Gavin up, slam him down to the turf for no gain to bring up 3rd down and 6.
Didn't get the linebackers blocked on that one. Didn't fool them on the outside edge either. That's 1 on 3 for Haberman. He loses that battle. 3rd down, 12th play of the drive. 1:35 to go in the ball game for Great Bend.
Clock moving. 90 seconds to go. One receiver to the right, twins to the left. Sharman takes the snap, handoff left side. Haberman cuts back across the middle of the defense. Now the ball comes loose at the 5-yard line. And it's recovered by the Panthers offensive line.
And it looks like we're going to be a football and a half short of a 1st down, so 4th down for Great Bend.
So yeah, 4th and about a half a yard. It was Matthew Johnson who recovered the fumble. We're under a minute to go. Panthers are going to try to quarterback sneak it for the 1st down. Looks like they may have got it. I believe. It's going to depend on the spot. It's really close. They had to get just across the 5, and they did get just across the 5. This is going to be really, really close.
I think when they spot it, they'll go ahead and give it to them.
Yes, they will. Give Sharman a gain of 1. Clock starts. We're at 40 seconds to go. It'll be 1st and goal now from the 4-yard line. Sharman handed off to Haberman right, cuts back left. He's tackled at the 2. There's 30 seconds left after a gain of 2.
Clock winding down now at 20 seconds.
Panthers hurry back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from the 2. Haberman fakes the give. It's a keeper. Sharman's in for the score with 13 seconds left to go in the game. For Sharman, that'll be his first rushing touchdown of the season, and the Panthers are on the board with 13 seconds left.
Well, Kapaun expecting the ball to go inside the tackles. That time we pull it go outside, so 15-play drive for Great Bend. That's going to be 6 minutes, 4 seconds on this drive. Longest play of the night for the drive total and time total for Great Bend.
Paco Hernandez kick is good. 42-7 Kapaun. 13 seconds to go. This is Panther football powered by BTI at Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
Sutherland's staff and knowledgeable experts can help you plan any project. When it comes to home improvement and building materials, remember Sutherland's of Great Bend, a proud supporter of Panther sports. Sutherland's helping America build it better since 1917.
This is Eric from Pizza Hut, inviting you for a great dine-in experience with the new fast lunch menu designed to get you in and out faster than a fast food drive-thru, and a hospitality experience designed to exceed your expectations at every turn. And remember, no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Nextech's robust broadband network will keep your home or business connected to what matters most. Visit nextech.com to find out more. And join us as we wish the area athletes a successful season. Nextech, a legacy of connectivity.
The official home of Panther football, B1043, The Point.
13 seconds left to go. Panthers hit pay dirt for the first time tonight. 42-7 Crusaders. Paco Hernandez to tee it up at the 40, kicking right to left. He strikes it with the left foot. He will zing it to the far side of the field. The returner will catch it with a knee down at the 15-yard line. All Kapaun needs to do is snap it once, take a knee, or dive play up the middle, and this one will be over. Chrisman the tailback, Farha the fullback, Jackson Daniel the quarterback. Who's going to get it on 1st and 10 with 12 seconds to go? It's going to be the tailback, Chrisman, up the belly. It's across the 20. Pyle still moving. Now he's down at the 25 for a gain of 10, and that will be your ball game.
And that's your ball game. Final score,
Kapaun 42, Great Bend 7. Crusaders 4-0 on the season. Panthers will fall to 0-4. Postgame starts now. Panther football is powered by BTI at Great Bend, your John Deere dealer.
Hey, you want to hear some good news? Venture Corporation is still hiring for laborers, flaggers, equipment operators, CDL A and B drivers, and mechanics. Excellent benefits, and you get paid for traveling throughout the state. Venture Corporation on South Highway 281 in Great Bend is an equal opportunity employer.
Beef, it's what's for dinner. America's taste for beef continues to grow, and much of that nutritious product is produced here in our local community. Innovative Livestock Services, Ward Feed Yard, Great Bend Feeding, and Barton County Feeders are proud to support area athletes in today's game.
From new construction, remodeling, renovating, to roofing, concrete, and more, Schrader Homes and Remodeling is ready to go to work for you. They are the one licensed and insured company that can get the job done. Find out more online at schraderhomes.com and say wow. Proud sponsor of Panther Sports.
Here at Nextech Wireless, it's BOGO time. Buy the latest and greatest smart